I'm Goldie Montana, and this is Bike Night.
Rush Deep got the beat to make the hood ride.
Am I? Oh, okay.
Please proceed.
This is Bike Night, and I'm DJ Goldie Montana.
And I can't hear your mic.
Why you can't hear my mic?
I don't know.
My mic ain't loud. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I gotta turn me up. Hold on,
Just stop touching me.
Hold on.
Who
Let
touching?
me do that.
You touching me.
What's going on over
Gotta
there
make
with
sure
y'all
you hear
two,
me.
man?
The Magic say he can't hear me. The Magic say he can't hear me. Then something ain't right with my microphone. Hello? Check, check, check.
Put the headphones on.
Yeah, maybe you can tell what's going on with the rest of us.
Y'all got my headphones.
I don't have it.
Here, go up here over here.
You doing this shit?
You know, my goddamn nerves.
He having a hard time.
Right.
Oh, these the ones that don't fucking work.
Deeper. There you go.
Now you cooking with gas.
Carry
Y'all
up
hear
the
me?
scene.
Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you just fine,
If
sir.
y'all can't hear me out there in podcast land, let me know. I'm turning it
What is that?
down.
Yeah, there's something with your volume. And my volume sounds super low.
I'm crunchy.
Yeah.
Still. I'm still
That's
crunchy.
me.
How you turned up everybody?
How am I now? Am I now? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I can hear the crunch.
Crunch, crunch. Can y'all hear me now?
No, it's something with that knob, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna get it together.
There you
It's
go,
gonna
right there. There you
pop.
go, right there, right
It's
there.
gonna
right there.
pop.
Right there.
See?
Okay.
It just gotta get warm.
No.
Yeah, you need some spray, bro.
I do got the spray. I
Move
just
it
didn't
up.
get to use it yet. It just came in the mail this morning.
Lube it up.
Right,
Lube it
yeah,
up.
put some lube on that joint.
I don't know. I feel like I should have pushed the button some kind of way.
How we doing, DJ?
How we doing out there?
Send me that.
Kid, what's up?
Stop touching shit.
Hey, Lady P.
I
Shaka.
raise my mic up. Hold on. All
I
right.
learned how to ride.
All right, can you hear me now?
Lady P?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm good.
I learned
Okay.
how to ride on Lady P's bike.
Did
You
you?
did?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Oh,
did.
shit.
That's what I said. There's a lot of great women out there to help others be great.
Long time.
Long term.
Oh, hey. Can we say hello to
Check,
everybody?
check.
He waiting on him to get his shit together.
Everything, my stuff together. Turn that speaking out. We together.
Shaka, turn the speaker down.
This Mo, hey, Mo probably looking at us like they'll never be all the way together.
I'm always on
We be
time.
throwing
I'm
this
always
shit
the first one. I think
Hey, I
once I've been
posted
late.
7:30ish.
Ish.
Heavy on the
I
ish.
swear we be putting this together like right
heavy on the
before.
ish.
You know we black folks, we ain't never on time.
Well, for those of you tuning in and don't know who we are and what we do, this is the Bike Night Show.
Yeah, and I'm Mr. Magic from the
Right.
Omas
And
MC.
we try to
What's
educate
happening?
with what little knowledge
And
we
you
have
are?
of our community. I'm Big Baby, your favorite spoiled brat. Hey.
Oh.
Hey. I am everybody's favorite spoiled brat.
Anyway.
And I am a brat. And I am spoiled.
That's you.
That's a fucking fact.
Hey, Incognito.
I'm Shaka, aka the Jaguar. You already know Zulu's MC. Cleveland
You said that
Shaka. You know what it do. Hey, Mr. Goldie, Montana.
Who? What?
I said Mr.
He said miss.
Who's this?
I
I'm like
said
this.
Mr. What's wrong with y'all,
I know
man?
what I heard.
Hey, listen, man.
Who's first on work? Stone Cold
That's your
Sober.
problem.
What? Work?
That's Stone Cold
Work is
Sober.
never a problem.
No, you Stone Cold Sober.
Oh, well, you know,
Hey, look here, man.
unfortunately.
Goldie, what's up, man? How your week been, man? Ups and downs. What's going on? First off, let me say what's up to everybody out there listening, man. And we thank y'all for fucking with us, man. And we really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be doing anything else right now, but you chose to fuck with us. So we really do appreciate that, man.
Facts.
Trust me. You know.
Yes. If
Right, you
we,
could be listening to anybody else's bullshit, but you choose to listen to
Listen to
ours. We
our
appreciate that. We appreciate it.
That man, we got some.
We got some
decent
good shit, but we
bullshit.
got some bullshit too.
Yeah. I'm quite sure.
Yep.
So, hey, Goldie, what's up, man? How's the lows of your week, man? How you been, brother?
I was trying to think ever since you said it, since it was on me off top. My highs and lows this week. Let me think. I'm trying to think. I have highs all the time.
Yeah.
We know.
Dig that.
It's hard for me to think of like this week been pretty balanced out. It ain't been too much high, too much low. The lowest, probably the biggest low is bills.
That's a low, period.
Why don't just,
that's
hey, you know, I think every utility company should give you like 1 month free every year.
Cause niggas will use up that money.
A bounce back month.
Ain't gonna happen.
I just know if the water company do that, I'm having a car wash that
will
month.
be January. After Christmas, man, listen, my daughter's birthday is in October. My father's birthday is in October, and even though he's not here, I still celebrate it. My mother's birthday is 2 weeks before Christmas. My daughter's birthday is 2 weeks after my father's birthday.
Man, somebody wound up with the hookup.
I'm
Be
from
like,
January.
I can get you bounce back all year.
Right. For
That's what's
$50.
gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna
All
happen.
right. Magic. What's your highs and lows of the week, man? How you been, brother?
Man, I've been on fucking quarantine all week, bro.
What?
Oh, you had
What
cooties?
the
No, I
corona?
ain't had cooties. I can't get cooties, bro.
Oh.
I'm
You
immune.
was drinking Heineken?
No,
Y'all don't know. That's a $6 million man over there.
I'm immune to cooties, man. I cannot catch cooties.
Okay.
I can't afford to get
You know,
sick.
Heck yeah.
At work.
But my
You saying it's
significant
quarantine.
other caught the flu, so
Jay,
you know,
what's
I had
up?
to stay in the house because
Oh,
I
you had
can't
to
catch
play
it, but I can carry
doctor.
it.
You had to play
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah, I can't catch it, but I can carry it, so I wasn't going to subject anybody else to it. So I had
And I
to.
appreciate you being a good citizen.
Yeah.
I do.
Hey,
I
did,
had-
hey, let me ask you this. Did you know
Hey, y'all, can I mention this real quick? The Pain Smoke Shop.
Right in the middle of
located
my
on-
shit.
No.
On Pain Avenue.
Right,
Listen
man.
to
You
your
couldn't wait
time.
for that?
I'm
What
still
shit
in
was
my
that?
highs and lows.
What you just had? Pass the
They
shit.
should sponsor our snacks for this mention.
Exactly, and they will. Don't y'all understand this is a plan?
Okay.
They will.
Payne Avenue Smoke Shop, we need you to sponsor snacks.
Snacks.
Now, please don't say that because he'll pull up with a whole truck of stuff. We
Not
want
a
to.
truck, it's only 4 of us, but we need you to sponsor snacks.
And anybody
We gonna
else
bring
that want to
edibles?
sponsor snacks to the to the White Night
edibles.
team, you know, we take all type of
Can't do
stuff,
that, but-
particularly gummies and shit like that, because Big Baby still all the gummies that come in this
Right, she instantly comes in all the gummies out the bag.
She gonna go through the bag and say, "Here, you want a gummy bear?" Yeah. She got the good one over there.
There's potato chips
So
over here
since
that he
everybody
knows
else,
should not
but
be
look,
eating
since
over
everybody
there.
else doing it, so we gonna get us what the fuck is that
Ooh,
a
yeah.
cash app? Yeah, we're gonna take donations on the cash app for the Bike Night team, so we can have
All
snacks.
you gotta do is send them the $sign We Up Radio, and in the comments put for Bike Night.
Yeah, bet that. So that way we can get some snacks up in this motherfucking.
Yeah, I prefer
I
you
won't
do
know,
that
fuck
because
that.
I don't want to go to the store. Don't send it to my
fuck
cash
that.
app.
Don't. No, I want my shit just like it do on porn. While I'm on air, I want it to go ding, ding, Ding.
What?
You watching childish too much porn.
I don't
fam.
even know what you're talking about, and I watch
I definitely watch porn and don't know what you're talking about.
Live cam? You don't be watching the live?
Oh no, we ain't that.
watch those?
You watch those?
No, I just never mind.
Oh, you one of the ones that be making it ding.
No.
She be like,
What did you say? No. You know what I'm talking about, though? You making, you know what I'm talking about, though?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Magic do too. All of them do. They was in here faking.
They acknowledge you out there.
They trying to make it seem like I'm the only person in the room. Y'all see this, right?
they be talking to Shaka. They're like, I suck his cock for 500, Shaka.
There's a lot of shit we do that we just don't talk about,
Oh.
Hey, listen,
I admit to my bullshit. I have no shame in mine.
Hey, no, man. I'm saying I ain't no. I like. You know what I really like, man. I like the girl on girls, man.
That's the
that.
craziest shit to me, though, man. I never
never got
understood
that.
Like, okay, how do you get into that, dude? It's like it's a piece missing. It's like it's a puzzle with a piece missing.
Everybody likes what they like personally.
I think when I look at
girl
girl on girl, I be like, they look so frustrated.
Right.
They really need me to show up.
My
Like
thing is, don't
pizza.
lick it if you can't stick it. I
Right,
don't want no last nigga. I'm
let's
just
call it a
saying.
study.
All right, come on, man. Let's get out of business, man. Y'all talking about pizza? All right.
Pizza and porn.
Pizza and porn. Where did the pizza come from?
Because that's how I'm going to show up when the girl on girl scene going, bing, bing, pizza. Somebody order a pizza
that's
with
not
extra
real
meat.
life.
Oops, my penis.
Showing up.
No such thing.
Bad
You
black
Who was on Magic,
can't
man?
accidentally fall into some pussy or accidentally fall on a dick. There's no accident to that.
I accidentally fell in some before.
Oh my god. Oh my
Hey,
god.
listen. Hey, Magic, you was on
And
your
don't
highs
take
and
this
lows.
wrong. Anybody sitting at this table, but ain't nobody's dick long enough to just fall into some pussy. That shit don't happen.
If
That
it
shit
just
is
fall
on
into some
purpose.
pussy, it's definitely something wrong with this
No,
situation.
I wouldn't say I just actually physically was like, whoa. Macaroni and
What
cheese.
is we supposed to be talking about? Because we just went way
It's on Magic,
the
man.
people did
Magic
not
highs
tune
and
in for
lows.
this.
Come on, man. Let's get out of business,
So
man.
yeah, man, I just had to play doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to play doctor all week, and I had to voluntarily quarantine myself, so I didn't like start a fucking outbreak or some shit like that. You know, and other
She owe
than
you for that.
yeah, no, she don't owe me shit. That's what you know. That's what niggas there for. That's what's wrong with motherfuckers.
Ooh.
They don't know they lane.
Hey, listen,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. If you gonna add up all the bad strikes against me, add them to good shit too.
Don't get
Right.
with somebody that's adding.
All them bras add.
No, they don't.
What you mean? Show me one who ain't add.
I'll show you a bunch of them.
Okay. I hear you.
Why you adding? Bitch, let's break
Start
up right
off
now.
then.
Let's just break up right now.
See, that's
Start
what
on.
that's
Let's
my
just break up right now.
attitude.
Start
That's
off.
always
You ain't hear that list.
No.
What is you looking for? A reason?
No, let's just break up right now. I'm not about to put up with no shit like that.
All right, look at it, man. It's on Magic highs and lows. We going.
Yeah, but
We gonna
other
start
than that,
some
you
other
know what I'm
show
saying? The
Why
situation.
Shaka be cutting off everybody's
I don't
time?
know.
And he ain't got down to business yet.
But I'm trying to do this. We trying to stay on track. It's
We
his
can't
turn.
Okay, let's
Part
wait. Let's wait till you get the Shaka turn. Every time he goes
Everybody
sideways,
start talking.
I'm not
Back to
cutting
the-
off
back to
nobody.
the-
It's that man's turn.
he is doing it. Go ahead.
Hey, Nito.
Okay, ding. Your turn.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Nah, but you know, other than that though, man, you know, we had some interesting conversations this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I really ain't did shit, bro. I watched the whole season of Star Trek. You know, yeah.
Star Trek, the William Shatner Star Trek.
The new one, the Enterprise.
Oh, I am to that.
Yeah, you gotta be a Trek head. I'm a Trek
I'm a
head.
Trek head,
Shout
but
out
it
to
got
the
to a
Gunners
point
for
where it was
tuning
just
in.
like
Love y'all.
we making up shit just for the fuck.
And it's not Trek. It's
Changing
Trek.
the whole time equilibrium of what I
they
understood
kinda-
previously as
they
Star
kinda- They
Trek.
kind of did it like Star Wars, where they started behind everything and brought it back up to the present. So,
Prequel ass shit.
yeah, you know, that's some weird shit, but I like weird shit. So
How they gonna go backwards with Star Trek? When Star Trek is like the father
That's
of
why you do, that's how you
technology.
do origins.
right?
That's how you explain how they got there.
But I can't imagine watching primitive Star Trek though.
Okay,
But
well,
it's
don't
not-
watch
but
it.
it's
not for you,
primitive,
but there
but
are
it's-
fans out there that's gonna watch
it's
every
primitive, but it's
single
up
thing
to
they
I
them.
didn't
ever
say
put
I
out.
didn't watch it. I didn't say I wouldn't watch it. I'm
No,
just saying I can't
but there are
imagine
people
it.
out there that are like thirsty for shit like
Okay.
Well, yeah, but see,
I am.
Enterprise
True
goes
fan.
back to the very
Bang.
first starship that they supposedly launched.
Left.
Hey, when you
Left.
brothers do have a Trekkie moment on this motherfucker?
Hey, Shock,
Cause I see y'all going down Trekkie lane.
where my stick?
Shout out to the Toros. Thank you for watching.
Highs and lows of the week.
Well,
Matthew about to start trekking.
right.
Yeah, I'm trekking.
I found out one of the people that, well, she actually told us, not found out. One of the people I work with, one of my administrators, is actually leaving. And I was kind of sad about it, like really sad, because she's really helped me develop professionally. So, you know, when you find that one mentor, you kind of hate to lose them. Hopefully, we'll still keep in touch and she can still teach me some things because we can all still grow. But my little minor accomplishment, I put on my own little dermal top. Like, it may not be a big deal to y'all, but I did it.
You put on your what?
My own dermal top.
Did you find some needle nose pliers?
I didn't need them. It took me like 2 hours with my big ass fingers.
It look like that hurt.
It doesn't.
It looked like you be dancing with your chest.
Look like that hurt.
It didn't hurt. I have a high tolerance
Can
for
I ask you a
pain.
question?
I have a really high tolerance for pain.
What was the point?
Because it's my eye of Horus, and I wanted it to have an eye, an iris. It is my own.
We're not gonna go into that.
Right. I mean, it's some woke people out there that understand what I did and why I did it.
Definitely irritating, to say the least. It seemed like it would have made me go like this all day.
No, not at all.
That shit look like, what's up, Mina?
I've had it
That
for
shit
some
look
years.
like the
I've
first
had
time I fucking take a shirt off, it's gonna be a bloody mess.
No, I mean, I had it for a few years. It's been ripped out a couple times, but I finally got it all healed up.
And crazy as
everything,
fuck.
So.
And crazy.
Who crazy?
Mina.
No, she ain't crazy. Ain't nothing crazy about Mina.
Says another crazy person.
You know what? No.
Nah,
I think this about Mina. Mina is 100 all the time. And
Facts.
people think that's crazy.
Facts.
Like, sometimes what come out, and it might not be what you want to hear, but it's the truth.
That don't mean she ain't
I don't hear your mic
crazy.
again,
That
bro.
don't make you crazy.
I don't hear you at all.
I just, she just.
You don't hear me at all?
I hear you now.
So that was your highs and lows for the this week, big baby.
I might have stuff.
Anyway, shout out to
I had
me
a
and
good
she
week,
cool
though.
as fuck.
I mean, my highs and lows for the week, man, was basically, man, my high for the week was I got to work yesterday and my clock never still worked. So
That's always a good thing every day.
How you get fired on your day off?
No, listen, I went to work one day and punched in. I'm sorry to interrupt. I went to work one day and punched in and couldn't punch in. They kept saying my shit didn't work. Till it turned out.
You was terminated or
I
promoted?
was terminated. They had turned me out the system and everything. But state board hadn't sent my information in and made it look like my shit was. I was like, oh no, oh God, what I do? What happened?
Is that like a
always
conventional
put in
way of
punch in.
finding out you fired for some people?
If you
Hell
go,
yeah.
sometimes if you go to the clock and they ain't caught you coming in, yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, just
I
more than one
definitely
way
know
to the
it's
clock,
it's
so
definitely a red
they wouldn't
flag
know you over
indicator
here.
when you walking in the door and they be like,
because if
"Excuse me,
that happens,
shotgun."
your next
Right.
stop after the clock number ain't work, your next stop is the office.
HR.
Your next stop the office.
I just get nervous when they looking at you as you walking up, like, why y'all staring at me?
Hey,
And
man,
then the
crazy
closer
people
you
don't
get,
know
the
they
more
crazy.
you
They think
realize
they
they be
normal.
like, excuse me, can you
Right,
just
they
come with us? Oh my God, what happened now?
But that was my high for the week, man. And my low for the week, man, was pretty much I was cool for the week. I know my low for the week is how much fucking money I'm spending on this fucking bike.
Ha!
Welcome to the wonderful world of Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
That's my lows for the week.
Hundreds of dollars.
I'm broke. I need to borrow $2 from all my Facebook friends.
Is it more expensive to have an Indian bike?
From my brother, and it's Harley.
I don't know. I don't own one.
What did you say? Go.
Is it more expensive to have an Indian bike?
What
Yes.
happened? Oh my God.
Belated birthday present from my brother. He got
Oh
me
my
some
God.
earrings. Him love me. He's my favorite brother. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that Harley Davidson shit. I'm gonna get Harley on you.
Whatever. Don't hate.
Hey,
I got a Harley tattoo.
all right, man. Hey, Magic, what was your topic for the week, man?
You always rushing somebody, Shaka.
I'm not, brother. We been on it. We was
What
late.
was your topic for the week?
Late.
What was your
late.
yeah? We was about to turn the heat up on Shaka today because Shaka want to get on topic. What's the topic today, Shaka?
What's everybody's topic?
To pull your shit out.
We would like to know. We would like to hear from
Always
you.
got a topic.
Okay, bring it back. Bring it on back.
See, Shaka, you one of them type of niggas that you get to the house and you
Always
just.
got a topic.
And you
What
one of the type of
mean?
niggas you get to the house and you just pull your shit right the fuck out.
Right.
Ain't no rubbing or nothing. Just fucking.
Right.
Just, let's go.
We listen, man. We
Just a
been
little
rolling
foreplay.
up.
Just a
Can I
little
get some heat?
foreplay is
It's
fun.
cold.
We've been rubbing long enough.
Just a little foreplay is fun,
We
son.
gotta get out into business.
That's by design.
That's what the people here for.
It don't look like it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay.
Look, he ain't listen. He stopped arguing with me when the titty conversation started.
We waiting on the cold air to kick in.
The cold air.
Right.
Yeah, it's by design.
Oh hell no.
Can we please have some heat?
You gotta call your assistant.
Lewis said he loved that chieftain. Hey, that's a bad
Thank
motherfucker,
you.
bro.
You hired again.
All right, hey, today, man, listen, man. I'm still doing my invites. You y'all gotta forgive me. I'm still doing my invites. We gonna get on the business. Don't worry.
That's why he always wants other people's topics first. Because
Yeah, right.
so slow.
Right.
Hey,
No,
Tristan.
it's not, man.
You're always
You know
the
what, man?
last one.
No,
Man, I
nigga.
just post a watch party and keep it moving, bro. If a nigga want to listen to this shit, they know what it is.
Okay, look here.
We ain't having no problem getting listeners and viewers. I mean, a lot of people fucking with us because it's the real.
That's definitely the real.
Real recognize real. I hope ain't no fake niggas watching. If you fake and you
is.
listening right now,
Oh,
hurry up
So
and
they're trying
hang
to learn
up.
how to fake how to be real.
No, don't hang
Oh.
up. Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
Don't hang up. No.
Let the fake people
Stay
stay on.
Yeah, let them stay on. Stay on the line, bro, because you're going to hear some real shit. And
I'm
you
not
might
plugged
figure
up.
out how
I'm
to
not
fix
plugged
that
up.
shit.
Why do you believe that?
Not to
Because
go
I
to
have no
topic.
power on here.
Why do you feel that?
Oh, my bad.
What?
Sorry. Oh, I wasn't plugged all the way in over here.
Mm-hmm. You got to push it all the way in.
Right, you just had the tip in. You gotta push the whole thing down in there.
I don't like this tipping in that way.
And then
Don't
you
tell me
get
that.
power.
It's all about a flick of the wrist.
Yep, Chuck still doing invites. So
Hey,
anyway,
Sassy!
what you waiting on us for? It's your time.
That's my little big sister, Sassy, y'all. I'm scared of her.
Oh my God, that's Yosemite Sam.
I'm scared.
You know what,
I'm scared.
Okay,
Oh, no smoke with Sister
Okay.
Sassy. Whatever she say, that's what it is.
I call Sassy
In
Yosemite
the spirit
Sam.
of Shaka wanting us to stay on point, what was your topic again, Magic? What was the
Hey,
topic again?
Butterfly.
Well, my topic today is, I ain't about to go into it right now. We
Yeah, sure, it's your topic.
Oh no, we're gonna get into
Oh
it.
my God.
But my
It's a
topic,
certain time we gonna get into
we
it?
gonna get into it. You know, see, I like a little foreplay. You know what I'm saying? I'll just
No,
jump
we all.
right in. Hey, evidently Shaka
Don't
don't.
always jump on.
Shaka want to get
Well,
straight
you know
to it.
what?
Shaka like,
Some-
fuck
some-
it, bend over. Like, damn, my nigga, can we
No,
finish our
sometimes
drink first or something?
No, because listen, there's
Listen,
three
some-
of us with a topic here.
I don't
You know
have,
how
I never
long
have
these
a topic
topics
anymore.
run. You mean you don't have a topic
I
anymore?
never have a topic anymore. I just have opinions. Because when I have a topic, nobody listens to me anyway.
We
So
listen
why
to
do you
you.
have an opinion? We ain't listening to that either.
Some people,
I'm
hey,
just
listen,
fluff. I'm just the
listen,
fluffer.
No.
Stop saying that.
No.
Why do you keep saying
Some people
is not
really
the
honestly
fluffer.
appreciate
I'm
your
just here-
opinion,
I'm
big
just here
baby.
for-
So, I mean,
Mina said
So
this
here it
color
says
Miss Piggy.
She doesn't have a topic. She's just here. That means she's a fluffer. She's painting her own picture.
I'm gonna not refer to my club sister as a fluffer.
no, what the fuck?
That's not. I'm not comfortable with that because I know what a fluffer is.
I know who the fuck it is.
We told her to Google it last week. Obviously, her investigation came up
I
dry.
knew what a fluffer was before I even. Come on, man. It's me you talking to. I'm not naive. Never that. I just asked
don't-
stupid
I don't know. See
sometimes.
why I said that? She knew exactly what a fluffer was.
I'm getting
Why
your
you,
first
why
time
you
you
make
said
your
it.
eyes like that?
Because you let her convince
Like I
you.
fucked,
She didn't know
you
what
know
a fluffer
what? My
was.
bad. My bad. I fucked it up. My bad. So I'm back to fluffing.
All right, this conversation has
Okay,
gone all the way weird.
I'm not the fluffer anymore. I'll be the hype man. Fuck
Wait a
it.
minute, why you not saying one hand up my
fucking
club sister? She's not a fluffer. I
I
don't believe
don't wanna
that.
think about her as a fluffer.
Right around, say go on, stop fluffing.
Like, fuck it.
Hey, you know, when you first got to your job and they told you what your job was, you looked around at all the machines and all the parts like, damn. So if you a fluffer, you look around what your job is. You like, nah, I don't want that.
I don't want that job.
Man, look, man, listen.
Give me the broom.
Sure,
Where's the
dude.
broom? Give me the broom. Where's the broom? Where's the broom?
What's with all this broom stuff everybody talking about? I don't even know.
Okay, the thing about it was is there was supposed to be some type of alignment with the planet and it's supposed to have the gravity doing some shit like that. You know what I'm
Brooms
saying?
will do that any day of the week, people.
It pretty much. The
I
broom
thought it
would
was
do
the only difference was that you had a good broom or a
And
No,
whack
because my
broom.
broom suck and that bitch stood up
So
too.
let me get this
but
right.
the thing about it
It'll still
was,
do it today.
now listen,
Try it.
this is my thing. People are entirely entirely too goddamn emotional about little bitty shit. Now
They are
all
sheeple.
Now
That's
all
the
it
problem.
was a
There are too
fun
many
scientific experiment that somebody took and made it into whatever the fuck. Hey, try this shit. And people tried it. Some people tried it and it worked. Some people tried it and they couldn't get
I
the
will
shit
not
to do
call
it.
you that, baby.
Some people said that they not gonna fucking do it at
Miss
all.
Piggy.
That's
I
your
don't do
fuck.
that. I don't
What
like
the
that.
fuck? That's but that's your choice if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to do it.
Fucking name
But
is a meat.
this whole me, not me, don't be this, don't be that attitude that everybody got nowadays. Nigga, y'all suck the fun out of every fucking thing. Half of you niggas will walk in the wet dream and fuck it up. You know you dreaming, right, nigga? Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, and that's how niggas is for real on Facebook and all that shit, man. So all
People
it
like
was,
misery.
it was just exactly.
People
They
like
like
unhappiness.
misery.
People
It was
like
just a
drama.
scientific experiment, man.
I mean, that's why television exists. That's why movies exist. People like
I mean,
drama.
at the end of the day, bro,
I mean,
it wasn't even so much. It wasn't even so much about the motherfucking if the broom was gonna stand up or
I don't give a
not.
shit.
It was just fun trying it. It was just fun trying.
To me, it was the equivalent of them flipping the water bottles up.
Yeah, some shit like that. But everybody
The
tried it.
cup gang.
And there was a lot of people that was amazed, like, oh my God, my fucking broom standing up. But, at the end of the day, yeah, they'll probably do it any day of the fucking week. It's just the nature of the way the broom is
So if
made.
your broom stand up, do your cell phone signal come in stronger?
You're taking too far into this. It was just an experiment in physics. Something most niggas ain't ever got no experience in. Most of these niggas ain't never tried nothing in physics.
If you ever flew off a motorcycle, you got experience in physics.
Hell yeah. Because you
Shaka brought it back.
Could you call out all of the forces that you experienced?
So you say it again, Shaka.
So if you wasn't interested
Definitely.
in
If you ever flew off a motorcycle, you definitely experienced it.
oh hell yeah.
You know exactly what it means.
No, but physics is around you every day, all the time. Most of the time we deal with it, but we don't know what it's called. And it's
Alright.
same
Besides balancing, give me some examples of how physics plays a major role in biking.
Shit.
thing. It's all physics.
I said besides
Gravity,
balance.
first of all.
It's all
learn to
physics.
respect
You
the
car,
gravity.
you lose. You pole, you lose.
See,
You
some
curve,
cases
you
you ask some
lose.
I think the hardest part be when you gotta abandon ship. That split second when you know,
But you want to know something? You want to know something? And this for all the niggas that ain't never had to abandon shit. That shit is harder than you fucking think it
Because
is.
you don't never really get to abandon
Ain't gonna
shit.
listen.
It be
I ain't
over
gonna
with.
lie, it was an easy ass choice. I saw that bitch rolling up behind me. Oh shit,
Hey,
let
Renee.
me go.
Hey.
Cause you know, if I get caught under that heavy ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
something breaking.
But I'm telling you, it is
Something breaking.
hard as
And I
fuck
still had a hole
to
in my
get
shin
away
forever.
from that motorcycle. It's very, very hard.
Only thing you can do is
most
let it
people, I
down.
think everybody that I've heard so far, one of the first 3 questions they ask is, "Where's my bike?" or "How's my bike?"
Yeah.
How's my bike?
Cause that's a
pretty
love
bad.
affair. You and your bike is a love affair. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
It's an extinction of you.
I done been with my bitch for 19 years.
My
Nigga,
man
that's
don't
what the
have a
fuck.
name, but he know I love him.
It's a love affair, man. And when you get that love affair, and when you get that feeling in you, and then you see other people that got that feeling in them, then the type of people you want to hang around. That's what this bike shit all about.
Hey, and with that being said, let's get into the bike shit for real.
We'll just get into it then, bro.
What's the
Since
topic?
y'all, hey man, since everybody want to drag on their topic, the babies obviously has no topic. She's
You
a
was late,
fluffer.
nigga. Get in.
So let's. The show hadn't started.
I'm
so
just
how was I
gonna be
late?
a
Because we was waiting on you.
Hey, big baby, since you don't have topics anymore,
I didn't say anymore. I said today.
No,
Don't.
no,
don't
that's
do
what you
me.
said. You don't have
Don't.
topics anymore. We can go back and rewind the
Don't.
tape.
I don't
Didn't you
care
say
what
that?
you do.
You
I may
said
have
that. You
another
said that.
I may
So
have
if you gonna sit up here with no topics, you're gonna wear lower cut
You
shirts.
said I don't have topics anymore.
what?
That's what you said.
Right.
I second the lower cut shirts.
We're sexually objectifying Big Baby right
Bike
now.
on back.
So this is what I'm gonna do from now on. Cause I had somebody call me and say they want to call in sometimes, but they don't want to say. And we understand that, cause some of them is from dominant clubs and they don't want to stir up no shit. Some of them from other clubs that don't want to stir up no shit. So text me. I'll put your questions out
If
there.
you
for
and
you.
your listen, man. If you and
Say
your
what's
state,
your name?
man,
Nigga
listen.
say I'm just calling anonymously.
Listen, man. Listen. If you and your
Some
state,
people's
if,
voice we know.
if you in your state and you the dominant and you have a problem calling up here, hey man. Hey,
Hey, listen.
Listen.
Bike Night Radio is
was,
not
I said-
here to stir up no shit.
No, right.
Right,
Some
we
people
just
don't
here
like
to put
scrutiny. I
some
get it. It's
information out
not
there.
everybody ain't
Right, sometimes they just-
confrontational.
Right.
So if you starting to think that's what it is,
No,
it
it's not.
ain't.
They're
Trust
not,
me,
but you know, it's other
because
people
we
out
want to
there.
put some
Wait a
niggas
minute,
on
and hold on.
blast.
Ain't nobody in my club scared to call up here. So what the fuck?
It ain't
Only
about
one
being
call is
scared.
fucking
It's
Phantom.
not, it's not about being scared all the time. It's not about being scared. It's what I said. Period. It is. I said what I said.
Damn.
Poke you in the eye.
Damn.
Hey, look, man, you don't have to call.
Damn.
Man, listen.
That means the
In the
You
room.
in my club is scared to call up here. We need to have a
Ain't no,
conversation.
and it ain't about being scared. Y'all heard what I said.
Right, you started with that shit. And she turned the shoulder to me.
Saying
You know
scared. Ain't
what?
nobody scared or nothing.
Hey, that's
That's
the
what you
nigga.
said.
If you don't get the fuck away from me,
Right, and she
that's
turned her shoulder to me on the strong side and started rocking. See that shit?
Hey, that's when you know. That's when you know you crashing and burning when you trying
Right.
to knock something and they do that.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Man, when they walk up to me, they get that. I don't like being hit on.
You don't like being knocked.
No, I like to do the knocking. That's what I
Knock.
do.
Oh, that sounds like some weirdo shit. Right there.
Everybody eat
It's
the way they
not,
eat.
actually, it's not. That it's
Somebody's
like
phone turned up.
you like to see the interest, but I like to make my choice. I don't like to.
All right, man. Let me. Hey, listen. Hey, let me.
You're a fan.
Can I do my shout outs? Wildcat. Hey, Wildcat. Reinforcement. I see you, mama. What she say? Yep. Zulu Queens always. Juan, Road Rangers. What's up, Juan? He said big baby lower cut shirt.
Oh, so we got a third on that
Is
motion.
everybody happy now?
Hey.
Shit.
Y'all didn't just hear that little voice in the back. DJ was like, "Oh yeah." Y'all did not just hear that. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Engineer in the back putting in his two. You hired.
Oh shit!
Try it again, bro.
Hey,
I'm feeling X-rated. Mr. Nasty Time.
hey, let me finish my shout outs, man. Y'all
Go
trash.
ahead, man.
Y'all
Big baby.
That just blew me, man. Because y'all got headphones on, y'all ain't hear it. I heard he say, "Hey."
All right. Well,
All right, hey,
y'all
hold
know
on,
I was
hold
doing
on.
fresh face February. No makeup, no lashes,
Okay, hold on.
no
Excuse me. Can I
weed.
finish my?
Yeah, these is mine.
Can I
though.
finish?
All-
Can I finish?
in a second.
Now you want to talk.
Right.
So I will keep doing Titty Tuesday, I guess.
Fuck you mean?
I was just going,
All right.
let this be the.
Don't fuck around. Get replaced up here.
Man,
All
my
right,
shit just
Ain't
went from
nobody
75 to
replacing
40.
Right,
Right, hey,
don't
my
listen
viewers
to
just
him.
went from 75 to 40. Right quick.
Last time y'all tried to replace.
You ain't about to get no replays.
Right, them wasn't replacements.
Hey, look here,
Them
man.
wasn't even
It's always
affiliates.
one person be like, "Don't listen."
We
to
done had
him.
a couple. We done had a couple auditions. Look,
I didn't see them.
Stop it.
what you ain't seeing?
Y'all better fucking stop it.
I only
you
can
was saying what,
recall
Shaka?
one attempted
Hey, look.
audition.
Look.
I need to approve my.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Listen, he go
gotta
to.
make
Hey,
sure
listen.
she do it right.
He go to the woman who gave me not one but two babies at the same damn time.
What?
Hey, Embro. My sister Endo.
Okay.
Listen here. Oh, my dude Paul.
So you just gonna read your feed? Right
That's what
quick?
we
That's what you
doing.
do.
I'm doing shout outs. People who shouted out already, man. Paul, a bit too much. Say life is in the building. Life is in see. I like them cats, man. Even though most of them light skinned.
Somebody something playing.
People.
That's in the back.
Miss Soto, what's up? Nikki Envy Smith. Hey, what's up, Nikki? What they doing down there? Hey, you know what? That's that southern shit down there. They down there riding and shit. Chuck, what up, dude? What it do?
You Puerto
Red
Rican
Rabbit, hey,
brown.
mama.
I what?
Puerto Rican brown.
I'm not Puerto Rican brown. I'm Cubano brown.
Randy,
Okay, that's okay. Latino brown.
how you doing, mama? China Black Dow Johnson. What's up? I ain't seen you in a minute. You better quit playing with me, man. Better come fuck with us.
Geographical lesson.
Kevin B. Taylor, what it do, baby? How you
So
feeling,
which one
dog?
is better? Which one
Shango,
is better?
what's up?
A direct drive bike, a belt driven bike, or a chain driven bike?
Better is subjective. It depends on what
Paul,
you're
what up,
doing.
baby? What
I'm
it do?
saying, have you? I know you rode all three.
I don't roll
Motherfucking
off.
man.
The East Drive does different things.
Hey,
so
Reckless
it
Eye.
depends
My
on
sister
how you
Rachel,
plan
y'all.
on ride. So best is a subjective word. If you plan on beating on your shit, probably the chain drive would be the best option. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to, you find a lot of
Kevin, I
times you
forgot
find
your
belt
button,
drives
man.
on heavier bikes, either belts or shaft drive.
I think you're the one from
The
Indiana.
belt drive gives you more of a luxury feeling pull. Kind of like a Lincoln or something going down the street. It'll hit a
Like
bump.
you bend the corner.
Right, it hit a bump on the Lincoln, but the motherfucker it keep on going. But you
Okay.
hit a bump in a race car, that shit gonna knock your gum out your mouth.
Thank
You
you
know what I'm
for sharing,
saying?
bro.
So that belt drive kind of give you a more of a luxurious pull.
It's like a cushion.
Yeah, it's like
little
a
to it.
cushiony pull.
Okay.
And then the shaft drive is basically a direct connection between the motor, the shaft, and the rear wheel. It's got reduction gears, but ain't no lash in it, nothing like
power.
that. Right. So,
So-
there's no battery. It just depends on really
What you trying to
what
get out of your
Right,
ride.
what you trying to get out of your ride. It determines what type of. Because I've seen niggas that took Hardys, they belt driven and put chain conversions on them. Well, that give them a lot more ability to act a fool. You know what I'm saying? You can put more power to the ground without risking. Because that belt, you'll rip that belt in half. You put too much power on that belt, or you'll rip the fucking teeth off of it.
So you could pop willies easier with a
Smoke.
chain than
Thank
the
you,
belt.
baby.
Yes.
Indiana, right?
If that's what
get
you
it.
choose
I
to
get
do with
that.
your
I
Harley
get
Davidson. Or if you like to do burnouts like goofy ass burnouts all the time and basically dog your ride, you know, you put a chain drive on there and that'll give you a little more power to the back wheel instead of the cushy pull. When you take off on a Harley, it's like
You just
stretching.
said you was cold.
You turned the heat up on hell.
Oh my God, you
Jesus
can't
Christ.
fucking be satisfied.
I can be satisfied.
I
You
can't
just have to
tell.
do it right the first time.
What the? You know what? All right, man. Look here,
That
man.
was my
With
topic.
that being said, look here. That was your topic.
Yeah.
Hey, with that being said, man, you want to go now, Magic?
You ain't even did
You
shit.
ain't
Okay.
even did
You
no
was just doing the
shout
topic,
outs.
right?
Nigga, you
You was doing the topic,
Over
right?
here talking
All right then. All right, listen. I got my topic
Procrastination.
then. All right, it's cool. That's how we gonna act. Let's
It
go.
was just that one person you put him in there. You
Hey,
was
Shaka, you gonna you gonna stop stopping the show to try and start the show,
All right,
bro.
all right. Well, before we go any further, I
Get in
wanna
where
send
you fit
another,
in,
I'm trying to drive straight.
Just say
I wanna-
something that
I'm not
goes.
driving in a straight line.
See, that's why I'll never have a topic. I want to send a shout out to Smoke out there in Indiana, listening to us. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
and
that,
I want to
Smoke.
send a reminder to all of our viewers and followers to go to our YouTube channel too at WeUpRadio.com. You have to spell out the dot. Do not put a dot. WeUpRadio.com on YouTube.
YouTube.
Like and subscribe. We appreciate everyone.
You can watch all the old episodes. There's playlists up that include all the old episodes, a little bit edited so that they're more entertaining. Like I try to chop off the little beginning because in the beginning there's silence because we preparing all the equipment because we
they're always
streaming
late.
on multiple platforms.
And we can't do invites until we actually live on the air. So that's
Right.
why a lot of times you see me and I'm still doing my invites, and that's because I can't do it until I'm actually on the air. So y'all gotta forgive me with that. Make sense?
Yeah, Smoke, you coming down to
You
see
gotta
us
take
in
the time
March?
after the intro go off. That's when we like wait stop sending invites because everybody that know.
Well, no, I got a lot of people on my actually.
I got 5,000
Post a watch
followers.
party, shit, right?
I'm doing a watch party. I can't invite them all at one time.
You don't gotta invite them. It's gonna show up on their
Watch
screen.
party.
It's gonna show on their
Everybody that's
screen.
your friend is
Everybody
gonna
that's your
show
friend.
up on it. It's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
know
on
what you
Hey, look,
doing.
man, back up off me, all y'all.
You just want to have
I'm so
something
sick
to
of
do.
this Omas, all you Omas,
No,
Zulu
we want
shit.
your
I'm
input.
sick of this
We
shit.
value
One
your
Zulu in the
input
room
to the
was
show.
technologically
We
challenged.
value your input to the
And we
show,
tried to
brother.
open it.
And when you on your
I'm sick of
phone,
this shit.
we feel slighted. We feel as though we're being slighted of your presence.
The bus outside.
And I feel right now you being full of shit.
We being deprived of
No,
full
that was
attention.
that was the professional way to say, man, say some shit over here. Quit fucking with your phone.
Okay, I'll see you in March.
Hey, Poochie Stallings, what up,
That
man?
was the professional way.
Poochie, president of the Executioners.
What up,
So
Pooch?
what up, Pooh?
Dear Lady Sam Brown. Hey, mama, how you doing? Thank
All
you
right,
for
come on,
listening
man.
to us.
Talk about some
Hey,
shit,
listen,
man.
all right, listen, can we?
Everybody see them niggas. No
Hey, listen,
disrespect to y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out and
do that,
watching.
man.
But this nigga procrastinate.
We really want to know what your topic is. You got us wondering
All
what
right,
it
man,
is.
Just trying
listen,
to
man,
think.
He
listen.
putting one together.
Well, you know what? Once he starts on his soliloquy, we can't interrupt. So he want to make sure we get all our bullshit out first. I never get all my bullshit out. So, but okay.
Cause
go
you
ahead.
get your bullshit out a little bit at a time.
Right.
Well, yeah, I can't give it to you all at once. I don't want you to overdose on me.
You said you gotta do it right the first time.
You know what, man?
I said a
I'm
little
not-
bit at a time. I just said I wasn't doing it right.
Hey, would y'all cut that shit out?
What?
The- Anyway.
God.
Hey man,
Fuck around with this nigga, man.
You about to transform?
no, cause people been all on me, man, all week, man. People been just all like,
I've been
you know what I'm
busy
saying?
watching Netflix
No,
too
for real.
much.
You don't know how to woosah?
No, for real, y'all don't understand, man. All week, people just been all up in
That shit
here.
Let's
happens
hear
to
about
me
it, bro.
every day
Talk
from the
about
minute
it.
I walk in the door.
Let's hear
I just
about it.
gotta-
Man,
No, because
if we walk in
Get down
if I
into it.
walk in their clubhouse, all of a sudden wherever I'm sitting at, it turns into a talk show. It turns into this, but on the live side.
see that's your
And
that's
I see whenever Shaka, they like, Shaka, you should tell them niggas this. The phone lines is open, 216-772-3393.
Right, don't tell us. Say
Call
you tell-
in live
right, you
and
tell.
tell Shaka how you feel.
No, man, it just be like all week, people just been all up in here, just like all up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know me. I'm always for the people. The show was created for the people, so they just
Pressure bust pipes either make diamonds. What
they
it gonna
pressure
be?
right there. They pressure me.
What it gonna be? What it gonna do? What it do then?
Hey, Marie.
They said that they pressure me. Everybody want me to talk about this ragged ass motorcycle.
What's
What
my
raggedy
bad
ass?
motorcycle?
Your raggedy ass motorcycle? It ain't raggedy.
I thought
You
it was
love
brand
that
new.
bitch
What
right
brand
now.
fucking new?
That's your new bitch right now. You
You
love
trying to
that
act like
motherfucker.
she a fat ugly girl or something? Like you
Nah,
that got
ain't
good
no
sex?
fat
Nah, that ain't no fat ass.
No, that's how he
You should've
acting.
won her brother in,
Hey, if she is, it's my 800-pound life, and we ain't getting no food stamps, and I'm putting the food bill.
No.
That bitch eating.
He trying to act like his wife is a big ugly girl that nobody finds attractive, but she do something so he like her on the low. That's how you
I don't.
act.
And listen, man, I'm not.
if you don't love her, you gon'
No, he's still waiting on his ass to stop burning.
You gonna have to come. At some point, she gonna want you to bring her
No, he got
outside.
fucked in the ass.
Say, okay, listen, man. Let me tell you, man, because
You gonna have to bring her out.
we went to Columbus. My club went to Columbus this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And even some of my club brothers, they was
Shout out
all
to
on
Heavy
me. You know
Metal.
what
I
I'm
heard it
saying?
was a nice party too.
It was a nice party. Yeah, shout out to Heavy Metal. They did have a nice party
Yeah, it
down
was a
there this
pretty
weekend,
nice
man. It was a nice party. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for having us. Thank y'all for the bread.
They gave y'all a party.
Oh,
Y'all be
yeah.
giving us one.
Yeah, everybody was throwing us parties lately around here.
That sounds like a challenge to some of y'all other clubs.
Look
And
here,
then y'all
man.
ain't coming out doing
We
shit,
gotta think
showing
of
up.
something to do.
No, we ain't saying nothing about other clubs. We just,
Yeah, it
we just
is.
doing what
Yeah,
we
it
just
is.
doing us. If listen, that's not a slight to any other club. If another
I
club
didn't say
feel
slight.
like
I said challenge.
no, it's not a slight challenge. Don't try to double word it.
It's not a
but
double
if
word.
it's-
I said what I said.
Kansas is not a state. All right.
Fuck.
Missouri is the state. Listen.
Can somebody pull up Google Maps, please?
I'm not doing this with him this week. I'm not. I
Listen.
said last week we was gonna have a geography lesson, but I swear
We
to God,
need
we're gonna
one,
do it
man.
When I leave here.
Hey,
I mean,
bro,
when
Kansas
this
is
over.
definitely a
It's
state.
definitely a fucking state.
Kansas is a
Wichita
state?
is a city in Kansas, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
Damn.
Remember that?
Yeah. You ever
And
heard-
Kansas
you
City,
ever heard of the
Missouri is in
Jayhawks?
so Kansas City is in Missouri.
Kansas City is in, well, actually, it's a Kansas City in Missouri
It's
and a
the
Kansas City in Kansas.
and a Kansas City,
It
Missouri.
is
that
a Kansas
split
City,
border.
Kansas.
Oh my God.
That nigga Trump
I'm gonna have to
said
visit
they
that.
represented the state of Kansas with
Right. Look here. Hey, listen,
a
man.
random thought.
Hey, he just gave me a whole headache.
I'm always gonna give you headaches.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, don't be weird, Shaka.
I swear, I'm trying to think of civilian-based questions. I'm gonna kill you
Hey, man,
if you don't
listen.
come up with a topic
That's the thing,
quick.
though. You've been around
But
here
listen,
for so
listen,
long,
listen,
you're no
man.
longer a
But
civilian.
for real, man,
I'm trying
I'm
to
not
think
caught
like a
up.
civilian. Like I gotta.
No,
think.
look.
What would they
When
want
you've
to
been around
know?
this long, it's kind of hard to do, ain't it?
I'm not caught up in the whole Harley Davidson thing, man. It's not a yet. That's not a thing for me like that,
It wasn't
man.
a thing for me
It's-
until I bought one. Then it became a thing.
Is your head
it's a
hot under
big
your
thing.
helmet?
Hey, don't be weird, Cody.
I'm just about to start asking.
Man, don't do my brother.
What's
Because
the
this is
topic?
not. We talking about the topic right now, brother.
Okay,
So,
what
yo,
is it? I'm listening
That
for
nigga
it.
is eat, drink, and sleep, and Harley Davidson, goddamn.
see
Oh,
what?
he in denial still.
Nigga, wake
I'm not
up
into
in the
that. I'm
night
just
like,
saying this, man. You gonna get some big
You gonna be like, "Man, this mic is my favorite shit ever." Calling you on air. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's your favorite Lorraine Omen sister.
Hey, Reckless.
What's going on, y'all?
My sister.
Hey,
Rachel.
I love her.
Okay, I have a question. I need to know an answer. So, My question to y'all is, how many people would be interested in seeing the Roundup come back to Ohio next year?
Hell
Man,
yeah.
listen.
I would.
When was the last time it was in Ohio?
Long time ago.
I want to just
I don't
DJ one of
remember
the
it
It
going-
was in Ohio in 1995.
That's why I
It has
don't
not
remember.
it has not came back to Ohio. With each club, it takes a certain amount of dedication to it. So I've been talking to the Roundup committee, and that's why I'm asking, like, who really would want to see the Roundup come back, and how dedicated would they be? What top clubs?
What a motherfucker got to do? I mean,
I don't think that
you
would.
juggle somebody balls or something. I mean, what you got to do to get the Roundup to come up? I'm
You
trying to figure it out.
we gotta secure an event. We gotta secure an event like a place. I need at least 160 acres. You're looking at like 20,000 a club, or 15, anywhere from 10 to 20,000, depending on how many clubs come into it and how much you got to put down to secure the location.
You need a
But you have to
venue,
be
you need
able to set it up.
You need to staff.
Yeah,
Security.
but all that comes where you're at. So like I've had multiple meetings. I wrote a business proposal. I would like to see the Roundup come back, but what clubs is really wanting to see the Roundup come back? That's what I want to know.
Well,
I would
I
like
mean-
to say all of them. I mean, I
Well-
couldn't really figure out any club that would say they wouldn't want the Roundup to be back in Ohio.
Well, if you remember, Rachel, a few years ago, Mr. Smiley was working hard for the Roundup to come back to our state. For, you know what I'm saying, a lot of policies and other things took place. So we were, you know, the Zulus have always been in support of the Roundup being brought back to Ohio, always. So if this is a chance that we have to do that, you already know the Zulus are already going to participate in that. But I understand your question is really to all the other clubs in Ohio who, I mean, that's a lot of money. Let's be real about that. So
It is a lot of fun.
you're actually talking about a lot of clubs who are going to be grandfather clubs and who are going to be large national clubs. Can it be done? Hell yeah. In our sleep. It's enough of us. It's enough clubs in Ohio. It can easily be done.
Well, my thing is, I thought with the clubs, I mean, Georgia's having 5 clubs supported, and the 5 clubs at least put up $20,000 a piece. I'm saying, along with everybody trying to get the clubs together, right?
Hey.
Like home, where we can all be together and support each other.
Hey, Rachel,
Yeah,
so you
okay.
saying every club would have to put in 20 grand?
Mm-hmm.
No, it depends on how many clubs you get.
Right.
Like, it would depend. So if you get 5 clubs and the 5 clubs go into it, you got 5 clubs, and to secure the location alone is $75,000.
Okay.
Say $75,000 and you divide it by 5.
Right.
Them 5 clubs put up the money for that.
Okay.
So you would put up like half. So you would put up like each club would put up $10,000 apiece, and then
Okay.
you would have to use that to utilize to put down as a deposit, and then you pay another closer to it, and then another closer to it, because you're talking about next year, so it's a whole year in advance.
Right.
So when I wrote up my business proposal for the Roundup to come back to Ohio, I wrote it up for everybody. Like, I want to see it come back. I miss Gabby, and I wish Gabby was here because that would make him happy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
And I think
Shit,
that's
that make me
something-
happy.
That'll make me happy. I'm about to say shit. We'll all be happy.
I'd rather ride down.
So I tell you
Right.
what,
Happy, happy,
I-
4
happy.
hours.
So I tell you what, Reckless.
Yeah.
Get all that paperwork you said you did, your proposal and all of that. Submit that to your nationals so that your nationals can submit that to the other clubs and disperse that information so people
I
can
was just
take a
about to
real
say, you
honest
know,
look
look
at
like
that.
we're going to
You know, see,
campaign.
we always talk about stuff, but a lot of times you never put enough information out there for people to really bite on it. So put the information out there, send it to the nationals, and let the nationals disperse it throughout the other clubs that
You definitely just
possibly
planted
would
a
be-
seed in a
Yeah,
whole bunch
hell
of
yeah.
people's mind.
You know, but everybody need to have this conversation. Everybody not listening to this show. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that need to be in
Okay,
that
I'll-
conversation.
Bring it up
that
at
don't
y'all
listen to
club
this show.
meetings if y'all want to see this come back. Find out how we can make it come
So
back.
yeah, if I said anything, that'll probably
wanna
be your
DJ.
best move. Once you get all your information compiled and you get your numbers together, submit that at least so that people can take a comprehensive
She
look
got
at it.
the main number,
and then be able-
75,000.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you know, once you actually
people have
look
to
at
realize
it,
there's more.
there's going to
to
be
it,
some
too.
specifics that's going to need to come into
definitely
play
more
too.
overhead involved.
Right, there's gonna be some specifics that's gonna come into play too that we're gonna need to know if people are willing to do that part. People always talking about, yeah, I want to do this, but then they don't do shit to make that happen. They just want to be there when it happens.
You know what though? If you go to Roundup, if you're a national club and you go to Roundup, y'all spend every bit of $6,000.
Facts. Between the members.
Yep. Y'all spend every bit of $6
People
racks.
buying campers and people
Every
buying,
day
paying to get
$30.
in.
Every day $30 unless you buy the bands. The RVs are $350 for this year. Then you got your hotel. So if we promote a hotel, they give us a percentage. Then you got your tent rentals that you can promote them and rent that and get the percentage off of that. A percentage off the businesses that you utilize in the area to
Right.
get, and you go gain money to get money.
Right.
Facts.
So that's, I mean, and like I said,
Tell
I was just having a conversation with someone, and I said I would like to sit down and tell everybody everything I know because all my paperwork is with the Roundup Committee.
Facts.
I've already discussed the Roundup Committee. I've had conference calls with the Roundup Committee. My thing is I want it to, I sit down and tell anybody anything you want. They want to come up here and have a meeting with
Well,
everybody.
why don't you put out your
Put the
contact
information
information right now? Tell them how they can get in touch with you, because we really appreciate you bringing this topic up and letting everybody hear it. So let them know how they can get in touch with you, because we only got a little show. We can't talk about all of it today. So tell them how they can get in touch with you.
They can reach me on Lorraine Omens, or they can reach me anywhere in Lorraine Omens. I can reach out. They go
Say your
right to
name
my
on your
phone.
page.
Your name Reckless,
My
right?
name on my page is Rachel Workman on my
Okay,
page.
Rachel.
Okay.
And they
Okay.
can just
You
invite
go to the
me there, or
Lorraine
they can
Omens and she got you.
Yeah, she got you. If you trying to participate
yeah,
in
go
that
to either one.
and bringing back
Or they can call
Roundup.
me.
If you
All
want
right,
to see
well.
Roundup in Ohio again, get in contact with Rachel. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely make it happen.
Hell yeah, we can make it happen if everybody play their part.
Yeah.
Your club ain't got to foot that whole bill, man.
No.
Your members can foot that bill. Shit, you can put your dues towards that. You could, you know what I'm saying, do fundraisers
It's
and raise
definitely a
that
plan.
money to put towards that. It's a lot of ways you can get that bread together, man. So don't
Yeah.
think like, oh, my club ain't got 10,000. You know what I'm saying? If you do a couple of fundraisers or something like that and just stack the bread instead of niggas buying rims for their bikes and shit off the club, you know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
if you like I said, if you a national club and you going to Roundup and you going out, you gonna have food and you gonna buy hotels for your club and all that. You gonna fill a lot of bills. You gonna spend every bit of 5-6 racks easily.
I'd love to see the Roundup come back up here.
Everybody can
No.
get in touch with me, and we can sit down and discuss it, and we can do it as a body. Anybody have any questions, I'd be glad to call the committee on a conference call. We can have a discussion, and we can go from there as a unity, as a motorcycle clubs in the community, the cities, and the state. I'm about that for
Yeah,
everybody.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Once
Thanks for
again,
calling in.
once again, though, contact your national with that information as well, because they might not hear this, and there's gonna be some people that need to be in this conversation that
Facts.
don't get on Facebook or none of that shit.
Absolutely.
So pass that along. So you know, some of the people that deal with paper, some of the people that you know is really gonna need to be in this conversation can have a part in this instead of just waiting on people to do some Facebook shit.
Thanks again for
No,
the
I
information.
agree completely.
All right.
All right, mama.
Yeah, that's some
Hey,
real
look,
shit right
man.
there, though,
You
man.
ready for your
Yeah.
topic yet?
Yeah, I was like I said, man. I was.
Great
I mean, like,
contribution.
but that's gonna be a great. Let's speak for real. That'd be a great thing to bring Roundup back to Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
just
oh, no,
want to
I'm not
have
getting
Johnny
that. I'm
C
just
build
saying,
one of them speaker
Yeah.
walls and DJ in the corner. Johnny C be having that black tape on shit.
Stop it.
He said this
Y'all
shit
not
work,
gonna talk
don't
about
it?
my cousin.
Right.
Y'all not gonna talk about my cousin while I'm sitting
That's
here.
my
I'm sorry.
brother.
That shit be
Yeah.
banging though.
Shit
Hey, but look here,
definitely
man.
works,
Me and
bro.
Johnny got over 20 in.
Look, man.
Plus.
I don't really. Like I was saying, man. I don't really. I'm just a simple individual. I'm a simple cat. Anybody know me? I'm simple, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of things.
Simple
Don't say
ass.
simple.
I am-
Don't keep saying simple.
Simple ass nigga.
Don't be a hater on your life.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying to some
I'm-
people you
I
sound
am.
simple-minded.
No, I'm.
What?
I'm just saying that's how some people hear it. They don't hear it.
See, listen, man. Listen, man. It's too much. I'm just a firm believer. It just be too much false bravo when it comes to these motorcycles, man. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of times we forget what this bike life is about because they become so caught up in this bravo about having a Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? You got guys say, well, you ain't got no Harley, well, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You got guys, oh man, that motorcycle piece of shit that ain't no Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? I ride the best. You know, and they forget about. Hold on, wait, stop. No, it's just a whole stigma. It's not even just that. It's not even saying Harley Davidson. It's about
people that don't look at me like I'm equal.
Let's just say about people who feel like they have a nice motorcycle and somebody else in the club, their motorcycle ain't as nice.
This nigga's
the thing about it is that when you get caught up in that, you forget what it's all about. It's not all about having the prettiest motorcycle. It's all about the ride. It's all about getting there. We know all been this. We know all had this happen. You ride motherfuckers walking around. We about to leave. We're walking around. Yeah, I see that, man. You sure that's gonna make it, man? Don't look like that's gonna make it there, bro.
Them be the ones that make it.
And listen, when we get on the highway, you know what start breaking down?
Them goddamn Harleys.
Damn Harleys. They start breaking down.
Everybody got that one friend that whenever you come around him and he on his bike, he starts showing you all the shit he did to it since the last time you saw his bike.
But see, this
he gonna be like, I'm gonna put this on there. Look right here. See, watch when I hit this switch. I'm like, nigga.
No, but I mean, it's just that. Like I say, man, we get so caught up. Like this is not about the Harley Davidson so much. It's just about people get caught up in that attitude of my bike is better than yours, or your bike a piece of shit and all that. And we forget about it's not about how they bike looking at. It's about that ride, man. It's about hitting the highway. Cause guess what?
Says the nigga with the pretty black Harley.
Right.
It is pretty and it's black. It looks like a Jaguar.
First off, bro.
It looks like it's gonna go round.
Hey, man. hey, first off, let's get something straight, man, and established, bro.
It put me in the mind of the Black Panther.
No, look, man. It's just that
Wakanda forever.
Right.
It's just that, man. We
get
get so caught up. A lot of times we forget what this shit really about.
Right.
Because a lot of times this shit has really became a fashion show in a sense. From the vest, you feel what I'm saying? That's what got all these motherfuckers running around, all these clean, fresh vests. They got 5, 6 sets of rags and looking like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? The motorcycles, dress them all up, we going way out. Whatever you do to your bike, that's on you. But I'm just saying, too many people get caught up, then they start to look down on other people. Feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I done been numerous times. Motherfucker tomorrow, man, that bike don't look like it was gonna make it. And guess what? The little raggedy looking bike,
that be the one to pull up.
Motherfucker, you never see that little raggedy motherfucker break down. That motherfucker stay, listen, man.
Because he done worked all the bullshit
out. He'll come scoop you on. He'll come help you on that move.
Yep, pig the fuck out your ass.
Listen, I tell you, I give you an example. My club brother, Doc. Doc had that little, I think that
blue bike.
That little Smurfette.
Christ.
That little blue, what was the Suzuki, the Kawasaki, this little cow, whatever, that little motherfucker. That little blue, him and his wife used to be on that motherfucker.
And you look like, ooh, wee, ooh.
And he's short and fat. And she's short. They used to be on that little motherfucker rolling down the highway, man. I used to be dying. But guess what? That little motherfucker made it everywhere. That little motherfucker been all over the country. You feel what I'm saying? On that little ass motherfucker. He been all over the country on that little motherfucker. It don't look like much.
Hey, Buster
gonna
say
all over the country and they never let him down.
Hey, Buster gonna say I don't see them raggedy ass bikes y'all talking about on the highway going 700 miles one way.
See, but I mean, it's cool. You feel what I'm saying?
I think them older bikes is like old cars. You can just see everything. It's just right there.
See, okay, so Buster, I'm gonna reply to yours because he's saying
not his name.
Whatever.
King
Buster.
Booster.
Whatever, man, Booster.
What'd he say?
Is that how you? I don't fucking know. Hey, bro, call in and tell us how to pronounce your goddamn name. So niggas don't be calling you the wrong shit, my nigga. 772-3393. But I'm gonna answer your question though. You say ain't nothing wrong with a raggedy bike, but how many miles they get? Everybody ain't about a million miles. See, the ride is just that. It's the ride. Now, the people who ride long distance, sometimes they look down on the people who don't ride long distance and go, man, them niggas don't go nowhere. But it's not about that. Okay, he said like Busta Rhymes. So
yes, the fuck it is.
No, not really. It's not about that. See, the love of riding your motorcycle don't mean necessarily that you got to take your bike and go ride from here to fucking Colorado or some shit like that. That's a choice.
But listen, hold on,
That's
hold
a
on,
choice.
hold on,
Now,
hold on.
if
So-
you
Dudes who drive cars their whole life and never leave the
So
state.
what's the difference between being a motorcycle owner and a biker?
the whole attitude.
You need a little more than attitude.
It's definitely the whole attitude. It's the difference between people who say this is a lifestyle and the people who say this is a hobby. Every time somebody say this is a
It's
hobby,
an action.
look like you don't really.
It's an action. It has to be
It's
action.
definitely an action, but who defines that action?
You define the actions have been designed. The actions have been defined by those who have came before us.
And what did they say? How many miles did you have to ride to be considered a biker?
It ain't. It's not about how many miles you
My
have to be.
point
No,
exact.
listen. It's not about how many miles you have to be
biker
to
is
be
a
considered a
lifestyle. It's
biker.
also a
But you have to put
subjective
miles on your motorcycle on the highway to be considered a biker.
Facts, but you
it
ain't got to
was
ride
that-
from here to Colorado to be considered a biker.
Listen,
If a nigga
listen,
decide
man.
to ride his motorcycle from here to Colorado, that's his fucking choice.
That's bothering me.
Listen, so let me ask you this: Can you call yourself a biker if you never left the city?
I believe you could.
I believe you can.
Yeah.
If a person can have they sole means of transportation is their bike, and they ride everywhere all through the city
It
to
don't
work.
even have to be their sole
So,
means.
I mean,
It's
I'm just
that-
saying, even if it ain't their stuff, they ride it everywhere, all through the city, and they biking, they are bikers.
Facts.
I think that being a biker, the definition of is subjective.
Facts.
It's
Well,
what
you know
think
what?
is a biker, what you think is a biker, what
It's
I think
definitely
is a biker, what you
subjective,
think
but
is a biker.
I don't agree with none of that shit they talking about.
Well, it's
And again-
definitely it's an opinion. That's why
It's
everybody
an
got
opinion.
one.
Everybody's
Listen,
entitled
it's
to
a
one.
difference. Listen, it's a
What's your
difference
shit, bro?
between. It can listen. It can't be an opinion. You know why? Because we define it. So it can't be an opinion. It has to be something that we define because we claim to live by it. So it has to be something. It has to be.
No,
Listen,
the opinion
either you
is
are or
not-
you're not.
The opinion comes in when you say, besides riding their bike, they also have to do this. Do you add like an also to it? Besides, if they riding their bike,
What
I mean,
also?
they're
That
bikers.
also is
You
where
said
that
they
is-
have to cross state lines.
that
They
also
have
is
to do
where it
this.
gets consuming at.
That's where it
that's
becomes
where
an
you can't
opinion.
figure exactly.
State lines has always been one
Somebody
of them.
said, "Can you call yourself a biker if you don't have if you don't have a bike, but in the no,
No, you're a
no,
groupie.
you absolutely
You're a
can
groupie.
never call yourself a biker if you
You're
don't
definitely a groupie. If you're in a motorcycle club and you ain't got no bike. Now, I'm not talking about the niggas that
ride.
had the
That's not
bike.
necessarily a groupie.
They're fucking groupies, bro.
I was in the club and didn't ride, but I wasn't a fucking groupie.
That was
Hey.
a different era.
Hey,
What the fuck just
That was a whole different era. You
just
got
don't-
niggas in clubs now that ain't never owned the fucking bike, but they still running
not
around
even
with their
gonna-
chest
I
poked
think
out.
as a man in a bike club you should ride, but I mean as a female because we have a different
damn
lane.
group.
Facts.
Nigga.
hey, okay, wait,
No,
wait,
but
wait.
I'm
Okay,
talking about the niggas.
And I'm gonna say traditionally we have a separate
So
lane.
let me
You don't
clarify
have-
this.
We could be.
I wasn't talking about the females. I was talking about the niggas.
Okay, listen.
I'm
listen.
talking about the niggas that's in a motorcycle club and
Oh,
don't
yeah,
got a
yeah, you're a
motorcycle.
groupie.
They fucking
You're a
groupies.
groupie.
Okay, listen. Now listen
you
to
here
this.
for?
Well, let's
When
let the
we all
people.
jump on our motorcycles, what you gonna do?
The people say, okay, Juan said, hey,
follow y'all.
my little 700 was the shit to me, and I took it everywhere, but I also loved my Honda. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I remember that little 700 he had.
I've seen some 700s outride some much bigger bikes.
She and Lady
Not the
Love
bikes
rode that
sometimes.
goddamn 600 back and
Man.
forth from Buffalo like that shit was
Buffalo
around the
my ass. How
corner.
about Maryland? How about VA?
Facts.
You can
How
ride them
about
motherfuckers.
yes? And kept up.
Hey,
with
let
the
me
big
tell you
boys.
shit. My first bike was
They
a
didn't stay
600.
behind to
My
bring
first
her
bike in the
along.
club
She
was a
kept up.
600.
Facts.
Shout out to my sister Lady Love.
Yeah, Lady Love used to ride the
Yes,
fuck out that bike.
That's a biker.
Well, yeah, I think it's subjective, Buster. I think that's subjective as far
It's
as
subjective to an extent, though, Magic.
It's just-
Some
of
things have
course
to be
it is.
plain. You can't call. It's like that's why we call them stop sign and stop sign cats.
Okay, but that's stop sign and stop sign. We
Do
know
you
what they
consider
is.
those stop sign and stop sign dudes bikers, Magic?
If all they ride in the city, I mean,
See, once
that's
again-
a fair statement.
Yes or no, bro? If
I mean,
me and
I
you
just-
if me and you ride together, Magic, you feel what I'm saying? Me and you ride together.
Mm-hmm.
We see some motherfuckers pull up next to us. We stop. No, they club stop sign to stop sign. They'll never go nowhere. They'll never do.
What if they go
Do you
from like
consider?
Cleveland to
Do you give
Akron?
them the same respect that you give bikers? That you know ride hard, put it in
I
work.
give every motherfucker that got his ass wrapped around 2 motherfucking wheels in the motor respect.
Do you give
So
them the same?
listen. Let me finish my answer. Okay? Any motherfucker that got enough nuts to wrap they motherfucking ass around. You got nuts, you jumped your ass around that motherfucking Harley
I
Davidson.
said the same, Magic.
Any motherfucker that
Your
wrap
bike
their
got
ass
them for
around
you.
that motherfucking machine and go up and down the motherfucking road, I got respect for.
Listen, that's the key
Now-
thing. Going up and down the
Now,
road.
that
Road.
being said, I was a biker way before I broke state lines, for real.
How so?
Because first of all, I lived and breathed this shit. And I didn't live and breathe this shit like no motherfucking some nigga that just want to belong somewhere. I learned. I was there. I was talking to niggas. It wasn't just about riding my bike. I rode my bike. Shit, I still ride my bike, nigga. I rode my bike all through winter a couple years, you know,
Let it
just
be a
because I
funeral.
could. I didn't even have to. I had a car. I just wanted to ride my bike in the winter. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. I was a biker way before I ever broke state lines. So only people that's talking about doing 700-800 miles is people that do 700-800 miles on their motherfucking motorcycle. And you know what? Congratulations, my nigga. Congratulations that you would jump on your motorcycle and ride 700-800 miles. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not saying
But
that
wait
to
a
be
minute. Hold on,
sarcastic.
wait.
Let me finish. I'm not saying that to be sarcastic in any way. I mean that wholeheartedly. Anybody to jump on that motherfucking scoot and go down that motherfucking road 700-800 miles, that's like, if you got to chart that out, that's like 14, 15 motherfucking hours, man, sitting on
not
top of
quite,
a
man.
goddamn vibrator.
My ass is. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's basically what it is, nigga, after
My
about
ass
hour
only good
6,
for
my
8
nigga,
though.
and every
I'm only
bump
good for
feel
8.
like, yeah, after about 6 hours on the road, bro, every bump feel like somebody stabbing you in your ass, bro. And that motherfucker just a
Listen.
vibrator.
No matter what kind
Just
of
going down the road.
Listen, man.
Motherfucking hands go all the way numb till you go numb halfway up your arm and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We
It's
know.
an
I mean,
experience.
we know that's, and we know we understand that.
But
That's
my
what we sign up
thing
for.
is that does not make you or not make you a biker because you won't jump on your bike and ride 700 miles. Because I know
It's
some
not-
people. I know some people that rode their motorcycle to Alaska, and I bet it's a bunch of niggas out here that won't try
It's
that
not
shit.
about. It's this, man. Listen, Magic. It's not about. Listen, man. It's not about simply riding your bike 700 miles. No, it's about that. Listen, if you're in a motorcycle club, your club is supposed to hit that highway and go visit other motorcycle clubs.
Fact.
You know why? Because when
That's
you
how
throw
you learn.
parties, you gonna want them to come to your motorcycle club. When you listen, now stop. When you out on that road and you need somebody to call, you feel what I'm saying, or you want to kick it somewhere in the city on some biker shit, you don't need somebody to call. You want to go kick it.
Right.
How do you establish those relationships? By hitting that road.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. That's
You
big
can't.
facts.
You can't do that by going stop sign to stop sign. You can't do that from going to one side of the city to the other side of the city. Hence, biker. Hence, being on the highway. It's just like this. I'm a firm believer in this. Either this shit click for you one day, or it don't click for you.
But
Follow
that
me?
don't mean you gotta go and drive to
I
fucking
believe
Colorado
that.
to be
I
considered
believe
a
that when
biker,
you
bro.
start doing this shit, eventually it click for you, and you be
saying that
like,
shit
oh,
'cause
you know
you
what?
finally got a bike
This is the
that'll go
shit.
down the road.
And then you become one of those members that everybody be like, oh,
I believe
we
it's
can
certain
some-
bikers that got more inner city miles than other bikers got out of state miles.
Listen, listen,
As
and
my
you
brother would
true.
say, facts.
And that's true in some sense. But this is the point of this. It's the difference. There's people who own motorcycles,
Facts.
and there are people who are bikers.
Right.
There are people who are in clubs.
Okay,
Just because you put on a vest, it doesn't make you a
Let's try
biker.
this.
Saying, depending on what year
Shaka,
it is,
give
I've been
us
both.
your give us the Shaka definitive definition of a biker.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
That's gonna be my
It's a
own
noun.
definitive. Listen,
Say that
it's a
word.
verb. It's an action.
It's a verb
It's a
too.
verb. Biker's a
I
verb.
ain't
It's an
finished. It's a
action.
noun and a verb. So listen, give us your definitive definition so we have an understanding of the foundation that you speaking from. Okay, you can't read
Okay.
comments.
No, but
Think about it.
wait a minute.
Okay,
Listen,
hold on. We're gonna
listen.
give them
This
some
is the
time.
listen. In order to, this is my own thing. In order for you,
We're gonna give you some time.
I don't need no time, brother.
Oh,
See, let me say something. You know why I don't need no time? It's because I live and breathe this shit every fucking day. You feel what I'm saying? While I'm at work, I'm on my phone, I'm doing some biker shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Trying to
I
find some
live-
shit to buy for that Harley.
But you know what? If you've been in this world long enough, you've been in this community, this whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you've been around long enough, everything
need to
you
get
do,
Shaka's
honestly, everything you do
definitive-
is
That'll never
biker
happen.
shit.
That'll never happen.
My circle,
I
my
know,
closest
but
circle of
I'm very
friends.
interested in watching.
Hold on, Goldie, let it finish.
Go ahead.
My closest circle of friends are bikers. The people that I call my family, well, the people that are my family are bikers, and some of my actual blood family are bikers. If you've been around it long enough, this is all you know. This is all you. Well, not all you know, but this is what
Pretty
you do.
much, you feel like that's all you know.
I mean, and sometimes my professional and my personal life are intertwined because I have
But you
bikers
start-
on my damn job.
You know what it is because you start to care. You start
Facts.
to really genuinely care.
Definitely
Like
facts.
when you hear somebody down, you really concerned. Like hoping it's not one of my brothers.
Well,
you
hoping
really concerned,
nobody.
right? And I mean, but you know, not saying it like that. I'm saying you had that concern. Like my brothers don't mean just the people in my club. My brothers is people that's on bikes.
The same reason why when
So-
you're going down the road and you cross somebody going down the road and y'all chuck them deuces at each other.
Right. That little head nod you give. All
You don't
that.
drive your car down the street just chucking deuces at every motherfucker
Right.
you
He'll be
pass
like,
in the car.
"Dude, what's
Right,
up?
every time you pass
I
in my
got a
car, they're gonna pull your ass over. Like he's acting strangely.
Hey, listen, man, look,
Right, big fact.
look. This is the thing,
I
man.
am not gonna start
Give us the
saying that.
definition from the top to the bottom. We need you to start
No,
off.
it ain't no. Listen, it's not
Break it
about.
down.
Listen,
Hey, we
listen.
only
Stop,
got like
Goldie.
an hour
Goldie,
left.
Oh
stop.
wait, before we go any further, because y'all know I always dip out on y'all, because y'all.
Man,
y'all-
can
What is-
Shaka give
right,
his
what is-
definition?
He oh no, not yet, boo.
Our viewers are dying to hear this.
Really?
They will be shortly.
If you're dying to hear this, give us
Yeah,
a call,
right.
772-3393. Let's talk about it.
Right. Okay. Anyway,
216-77.
y'all know I got this for like 2 seconds because I have one announcement. Actually two. Not many because everybody pretty much is gonna be in Detroit this weekend for the Hellraisers Winter Barbecue. 2228 Bellevue Street in Detroit. 9 p.m. until $10 with colors, $12 without. And their color count is at 2 a.m. I think that's so old,
Oh, stop whining.
man.
She
Anyway,
got her bonnet on about too.
man, listen. 120 more for most members in attendance. They're saying 120. It don't say nothing about prorate neither.
How much they giving
1500
away?
1500 for 120 or more. And it's always each and every Tuesday night. The Omens are down at our clubhouse tonight. Domino's, cards. Come have a drink.
all
Come
that
talk
shit.
some shit. Just come kick it with us. Come. Come network. as we say.
9033 Houghton Avenue, right behind Buckeye, right down behind the rapper station.
DJ
Right.
A.
Just
Next
blow
street
on
over.
through. You know what I'm saying? And see what we
DJ A
got going
coming
on.
through.
And
You
of
might,
course,
you might have fun.
I'm definitely gonna be beat whooping some ass and dominoes because I am the queen.
All right.
Yeah, you're not the
Are you
queen.
finished,
I
big
am the
baby?
queen.
I'm just
I
gonna
run
tell.
shit.
Hey, Poochie executionist president say, I ride my bikes everywhere. I've destroyed motors, tires 2-3 times a season, showing love and doing biker shit.
Facts.
That, see what I'm saying? See, listen. One thing, listen. See, you can't, listen. See, Poochie a biker. See, you can say Poochie a biker.
No,
you can
but
look at, no, let's listen.
Go ahead.
Poochie a biker. It's the difference between being a motorcycle owner and being a biker. We can all collectively agree that being a stop sign doesn't make you a biker.
Right.
Doesn't classify you as a biker. You feel what I'm saying? You you hit that road. You gotta go out there and see other clubs. You get to know people on that road. That's what makes you a biker. Being on that road. That's what it's about for us. That freedom. Because see, when you ride your motorcycle, don't nothing else matter.
Nothing.
Listen, not what your boss talking about on your job.
Unless you got a
wanted to
boo-boo.
give you an opportunity because you always say what a real biker is, and I want you for one time to just tell people what a real biker is.
You can only say some of the tenets.
Some of them.
That's all you can say. That's all you can say. It ain't no long list, bruh. It's very simple shit.
But your biker ain't my biker. But you would know him when you see him.
Right. It's
You
simple
would know him when you
shit.
see him. A biker would know a biker when you see him.
Exactly.
And you
That's-
would know a phony motherfucker.
That's
And
what you want,
Phony
simple shit.
motherfucker gonna think everybody a biker because he don't know a biker.
He don't know the
punched him in
difference.
damn
I had
face.
somebody tell me what a biker was one time. Big Al told me, he said it's somebody who rides their bike and goes out and meet other bikers.
That's what you're supposed to
That's
do.
what you supposed to do.
That was the simplest. I thought it would be that simple.
Yeah. But this niggas in Cleveland have been bike clubs 5-6 years and I don't know the motherfucker.
Wait, I got two more
You
things.
can't
I
shoot
forgot
all the
these.
other bikers.
Yes, you
But
can.
you know what?
Yes, you can. If motherfuckers doing their goddamn job, if motherfuckers is going out and rubbing elbows and having conversations with people instead of just hiding in the fucking corner just to say that they was at the party.
Go ahead, big baby.
I got 3 more. Let's see.
Oh hell no! Hold up.
No, come on. Cut it
No,
out.
come on now.
Nigga,
That's
you
the
said
end
what's
shit.
up to
Right, you
17,
said
11
two.
people. You can let her get her shit out.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. So, Mr. Knight's also having a day party. Free beer while it lasts. Everybody wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
Not me.
At the Camelot Hall. If you don't know where that is, people, it's
I don't drink
11417
beer.
miles. $5 at the door. This is March 27th from 4 to 10.
Say the address again.
11417 miles.
Okay, 116th in miles,
Right,
basically.
116th in miles. Also, we got Caveman's birthday party still coming up. That's gonna be at Kurt's.
The bar.
Let's see. Yeah, the bar. It's on Garfield Boulevard. That's it's his 40th birthday party. That's February 22nd. That's Caveman from the Road Rangers. Y'all go show him some love. Kurt's Getaway.
All light-skinned people get in free.
Everybody's welcome. Colors are optional. If you want to wear your colors, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine
I
too.
thought you
That's
about to
up
say
to
clothes
you.
was optional. I'm like, what type of
No,
party
this is
this?
a public place. We are not going to do that. And we also have our cabaret coming up in March.
March 3rd.
March the 3rd. We definitely want to see you there. It's going to be at, it's on 93rd. What's the address?
I don't know.
Anybody remember the old Lifers complex?
I don't remember
What's
the
at the
address.
old Life Complex?
On 93rd. Well,
What's
That's
there?
where our
that
cabaret
clubhouse.
gonna
That's
be.
where our cabaret is.
That's what your cabaret is?
Absolutely.
Okay, what day is that?
March 3rd.
March 1st?
3rd.
Third?
3.
March
Third.
3rd.
I think I
Sure.
might DJ that one.
Okay, March 3rd, Almost
Mm-hmm.
Cabaret.
I might.
Hey, what's going on, Lovely? Poochie say that's breaking miles on a new motor.
Wait, what, huh?
What happened?
What?
It says that's break-in miles on a new motor or bike.
What's break-in miles?
700. I guess he's talking about 700.
Yeah, but
You know
see,
what
most
I
people
tell
ain't about to
people?
do 700 in one trip.
You know what
Why
I tell people?
not, man? Why you keep? Listen, man.
I done had a couple people to say, teach me how to ride. I want to ride.
Hey, listen,
Whatever.
man.
First
If
of
you
all,
don't get
first of all, get your own bike, because I ain't gonna teach you
Buy
how
a
to
bike,
ride
you
on
ain't my
mine.
shit. Hell no.
But
Shanice Hill,
the
what's
best
up,
advice,
mama?
the best advice I ever got was buy what you gonna ride, because you gonna buy that little 700,
What day you say your cabaret on?
750, whatever the fuck it is.
March
Them
3rd.
little bitty. Yeah.
Y'all
little
sure
bitty
is on?
numbers.
I don't know, somewhere around
Y'all
there.
sure it's the 3rd? Because Rabbit says the 7th.
I want to say
This
it's
is
the
fucking
7th.
7th? Yeah,
Well,
but-
say it's the 7th. Don't say it's the 3rd. What you
Can't find a
mean?
goddamn flyer.
Well, why would you say the 3rd?
Fuck it.
Because that's what he told me. I'm listening to my brother.
You mother.
It's the
Man.
third. It's the third.
That's the
Thank you,
associate
Red
with-
Rabbit. Rabbit said that it's the 7th.
All right, well, it's the 7th. Still, bring your ass on the 7th.
Is it?
If you show up on the 3rd, we won't be there.
You
So
No, we
I'm
won't
on
be
the
there.
7th.
Hey,
I'm on the 7th.
Hey, Rabbit, I sure appreciate the job that you do, Red Rabbit. Because it's
Listen,
obvious we need you.
I understand that some people,
That's
but
obvious.
everybody know the Oma's Cabaret.
No, they don't.
Listen.
Most of the people, some of these people on the show today who watch
And you know
it
what?
just see
It's
you for the
not here
first time
yet,
today.
So I will.
Don't hit me with the
be
shoulder.
reminding you.
Don't give me the shoulder.
Again.
I'll tickle your underarms.
I'm not ticklish.
Ooh.
At all.
I'm saying.
I'm not.
Hey, don't be, hey, don't be
No,
weird,
like-
Shotty.
Hey,
I
Don't be
just-
weird, bro.
My eyes
Don't
weird.
hit me with the shoulder.
You know, they be like,
I'm
at
not.
all.
I'm not ticklish.
Blue Diamonds, look, Blue Diamond said it's
That's
the
not my
7th.
thing.
Thank
At
you.
all.
Thank you, sister.
It's the
I
7th.
got him, Diamond. Thank you for helping me straighten him out. It's the 7th. Now, hey, look, man. Are you done with your announcements?
I guess.
Okay. Now,
I thought you
can we
had
get back
one,
to
two
it?
more.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Can we get back- Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Magic,
Yeah,
I'm listening.
best motorcycle.
no such thing.
Mine.
Killed
Yours.
You. Killed you.
Oh, your
Mine.
personal motorcycle?
No
Mine.
such thing.
That's
The
his
best
opinion.
motorcycle to me is my bike.
Your bike or Harley Davidson?
My bike.
Okay, there we go.
Because when I was on that Yamaha,
That was your
on
bike.
that V-Star, that was the best bike.
There it
me.
is. There it is.
The best bike is the bike that I'm on.
That fits you.
That fits.
Hey,
me.
what is my cabaret?
I don't know. I'm not a little queen.
See, look,
My
I'm gonna
bike
tell you
knows
this.
Me, my bike feels me. My bike moves with me. My bike knows my every. Yes.
You know
My
what?
bike is the best bike.
You and your ass.
So if you like to ask, call in at 976.
Hey, look, man. Hey, listen.
My
Let me
bike,
tell you
I love
something.
my baby.
I tell you something.
Love
Somebody
me
told me.
too.
Let me tell you something. Like my president made me buy a Harley bike,
You keep saying that.
and it's because the
keep
fucking
saying that.
truth.
Ain't
What the
nobody
fuck do
make
you
me
mean?
spend no money I don't want to
Nigga
spend.
ain't
You
made me
can't,
buy
you can't
shit
make me.
in a long time.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say we don't believe that that's the whole reason why you got it.
you bought it because you wanted to buy it.
You wanted it.
I'm gonna say bullshit. Hey, what if I
Hey,
bring
listen,
the
man.
little fucking
Hey,
echo
It
listen.
had to be a
Listen.
part of you that wanted it, cause you
I
went
don't know.
to
I
the
don't know what's going
actual
on.
Somebody buy me a
dealership
vibrator.
and you
I
looked
wanna
at
see what they would
several.
buy me.
I
follow orders,
You have
man.
a box of them bitches on your porch in the morning.
Anybody know me? I
want
follow
somebody to
orders.
buy me a dildo because I want to see
You know
what
what I'm saying?
you think
So
I
if you
need.
wanna
I
buy-
don't disagree with that at all.
All right.
Well, you disagree with that. I'm not. I
Send it
don't.
here to the station.
I don't really
Do not
like
send it
Harley
to the
like
What do
that,
you think?
B.
What do you think?
I'm not a Harley dude.
You are now.
No, I'm
What do you
not.
think I would like?
Says the
why
dude
not?
on the Harley.
This shit just went downhill.
Look, man.
How-
Listen.
how-
He said he's
Listen.
not a Harley dude.
But let me
he on
say.
a
Listen. Let
Harley.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what what it really
He's
is.
confused.
No,
And
no,
you just
no,
told me
no.
all the money
No, no,
you
no, no,
spending
no. No, let me tell you what it really is.
Yes, you are. Your actions say you are. Your words.
Caller, what's
It's
your
nothing
name?
wrong
Where you
with being a
calling
Harley
from?
dude.
Hey, this is Reckless from Lorraine. Tell Shaka his cabarets are May 9th. And our cabarets, we have one in March and we have one in October for our mother chapter in Cleveland. And Lorraine Omens is on the 6th and our mother chapter is on the 7th of March.
Yeah.
Okay. So March 9th
Thank you.
is the Zulu's
All right,
Cabaret.
baby. Appreciate that.
Cleveland
So
chapter.
ours is on the 7th,
Thank you.
yours is on the 9th?
Yes.
Yes, May
It
9th.
can't be.
May.
Right. That's what I said. It can't be.
Mine's in May.
Yes, that's what
Oh,
I said.
May
Breakout
9th.
day.
Okay.
It used to be. I don't even know if we have a breakout day on the same day as y'all cabaret.
It'll be all right. Hey,
I don't know if we are.
his Queen Davis, what's going on, mama? He said just ride the shit out. Coochie said just ride the shit out your bike.
Coochie? Who the fuck is Coochie?
Poochie. I said Poochie.
That's
What is
definitely
wrong?
not what you
Definitely
said,
not
bro.
what you said.
said
We both
coochie.
heard it.
Man,
I think
y'all
you
need
got
to
Tourette's or something. You just be.
man.
No,
Fuck
it's not.
Coochie.
Nigga, it's you. It's not us.
I heard shit.
We
That's
all heard the
goddamn.
same
You can
shit.
rewind the episode later. You can
Right,
hear
ain't that
yourself.
what he said?
Yeah. You definitely.
You can definitely
DJ
rewind.
A in the
man.
back said
I'm out
Coochie.
dry. Back up off. Hey, look.
And cockeyed titties.
I refuse. I wasn't gonna be the one to say it. I just
We
was
talked
gonna
about it.
say.
Not.
We talked about it. Drake.
We're not about to
talking
talk about cockeyed
Get it every
titties.
Ain't no
episode
cockeyed
now.
titties here tonight, and we ain't talking about
I'm gonna have
cockeyed
somebody.
titties.
All right, the Zulu's always second man of May.
Swear to God.
Hey, if you got cockeyed titties, give
Don't
us
you
a call.
dare. Don't you dare.
772-3393.
Don't you dare.
Hey, look, man.
You can
Hey,
always inbox me a selfie of your
Right,
cockeyed
see, even he
titty.
said,
What?
you, Smoke said you said coochie. He heard it.
Everybody heard you say coochie.
Thank you, bruh.
What,
Everybody heard
where's
that
your
shit.
mind at, brother?
At home. Clearly at home.
anyway, man.
I get it. After work, you want to go home, get something to
Poochie
eat.
don't
You
pay
got it
attention to
so
them, man.
fast.
You know.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, no, listen. Let me tell you something for real. I'll tell you. Let me tell you what happens, right? Because I've never heard the show, but this is what happens. I give it to him. Harley make you feel like you special when you separate from everybody else.
Just
And this is how-
get the fuck out yourself.
No. Listen. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is what probably adds to the attitude. No, listen. Understand what I'm saying? Listen, man. This is what probably adds to the attitude of Harley riders. See, when you buy a Harley, they give you the little tin thing with the patch in it. You know what I'm saying? You could choose between the coin one, or you could choose between the one with the bell in it. Whichever one you want to choose. Then they put you in the little hall group. You feel what I'm saying? See you all this other shit, and they make you feel like you part of this one big family and
Till
all.
your warranty
And they
run
kind
out.
of
Facts.
right,
Find
your
out
warranty
this was
run
your
out.
way of telling everybody this
Right.
stuff.
See, so no, listen. I'm just
Okay,
telling you.
we'll listen.
So then, right? They try to make you feel special, and they try to make you feel like you a cut above everybody else riding anything except for a Harley Davidson. So I can see how that attitude is pushed by the company they self on the rider. Then they give you the hard book, and they got all these events around the country. No matter where you go, you can just show your hard car. You good here. You can get in the motorcycle museum free with your hard car. You get discounts with your hard car. You can get free towing with your hard car. You can get this that. So they try to make you feel like you're special, a cut above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, oh. Really?
But you get what you pay for too.
You definitely get exactly.
You definitely paying for that
exactly. You paying for everything that you get
that's
from
just
them.
That's
car.
just like
You
what
get
we
this
bought
that.
Benz.
So they try to make you
We get
feel
what
like
we
you're
pay
exactly, and it's
exactly
definitely
what we pay
it's
for.
definitely
when we go
money.
in, they treat us like we kings and queens. Of course, yes.
Exactly. Now you know what the
But you
crazy
get what
part
you
is?
pay for.
I don't like this shit said we. Because it's y'all now.
No, it's not. Listen, man. You don't want to admit it. You gotta remember, it was one time they wouldn't sell my black ass a Harley Davidson, no matter how much money I had.
But you got one now.
Times have changed, huh?
That's a lot of things. There's a lot of neighborhoods you couldn't buy houses in.
We
Times have
shows
changed.
comes a long way.
5
Some of
years
us
from
have
now, you're
overcome.
going to have some Harley Davidson boots.
My bad, Poochie, man. My mouth dry, and they keep fucking with me up here. I'm stuck up here. Hey, listen. Hey, man. Matter of fact,
What you think, big baby? Like 5 years from now, you're going to have all kind of Harley Davidson paraphernalia.
5 years from now, I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking.
Hey, what's
at,
up? Hey,
and,
next
and,
week-
and I don't want y'all to look at me crazy, but swear to God, lately I've been looking at my retirement bike.
the retirement bike.
Yeah, my retirement bike. Everybody know what the retirement bike is.
I don't.
The Gold Wing?
Yep.
Oh my God.
I get one.
Yeah.
I get
They
one
nice
in
as
RV.
Oh,
fuck.
they
Nice
nice
ride.
in a bitch.
It's a lot
I
of
get
power,
one.
and that's a nice ride.
They like Cadillacs.
And to be,
That's a Lincoln.
That's a link.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, man,
I got a Cadillac now.
if I
I'm looking at
really just
Lincoln.
wanted to go, if I just really wanted something to go down the road on, what happened?
Nothing.
If I wanted something to just go down the road on, I probably would look into something like a Gold Wing or something like a.
Not saying I'm not gonna keep him.
Hey.
Whatever.
I mean,
Hey.
Yamaha got a nice touring bike too.
Yeah, I mean,
You
you
know,
know, I'm
it's
looking at
it's some
comfort.
nice touring
I
bikes.
mean, there are
out there.
definitely some other nice touring bikes out there
that
besides
so
Harley
that
Davidson.
Harley Davidson fad to me, man, is a lot of niggas is just getting Harleys because everybody else got one. You know what I'm
To me,
saying?
it always been like that, though.
A lot of
That's
people
what
just
it is.
getting.
You know what? No,
everybody
let me
else
say
got
something.
one.
In this, you gotta remember when hold on, first of all, again. Hey Archie man from Boogie Down. Hey man, anybody
yeah,
know
shout
Archie, the
out my
national
brother.
president? National Boogie Down, man. He finally got what he been waiting on for 10 years,
Yeah,
man.
Kenny,
You know what I'm saying? He been waiting on that Kenny.
Rap.
And congratulations, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always love, man. And we looking
I'm
forward to
glad you
seeing you
brought
back
that
out
up.
here. Because I know you can't wait to get out. I know you be out here for the summer doing your thing.
I seen him on live the other day. He said he got a new lease on life. He
Yeah,
feeling good.
yeah, and looking
And,
good.
you know,
Well, I
I
see
love
that.
to see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
So,
I was worried.
congratulations, bro. And Poochie, hey, matter of fact, Poochie next week, man, we gonna need Poochie, the president of Cleveland Executioners. We're gonna have him on the show next week. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have Poochie come up here next week on the show so he can
Me
kick
and
it.
Archie been friends over 20 years since before all the biking came into our life like that. Me and Archie been, that's my dude, man. I'm so happy that he making a speedy recovery, and I hope that he back on the road doing what he love to do as soon as possible.
Right, definitely that. Hey, Poochie say, why, Magic, you like this. The Poochie says, why is it that some Harley riders don't give us sport bike riders the deuces on the road?
Cause they ignorant.
What?
That's why.
No, listen,
Why?
see, you gotta understand what he's okay.
Understand.
What he's all right,
Look
people.
here,
If you
man.
don't-
Hey, look, let me answer that one right quick. Let me get that one right quick. First of all, like I said earlier, everybody that ride a motorcycle, they get my utmost respect. Just because you had enough heart to actually jump your ass out there and do this shit for real. And at the bottom of it, that's what it's all about. Now, that being said, it's some niggas out here that's just straight dickheads, man. And a lot of niggas is just looking for something to make them look better than the next man. When you run into those type of people, nothing you do will be good enough. Even if you roll past that same dude on a Harley, he might not chuck the deuces at you because you might just be a nigga on a Harley. It might be just, like, fuck him. So
Hey.
it don't really matter. And it don't really matter to me. Because if I throw my deuces and you don't throw yours back, then that's on you, my man.
And you know what? That's some real shit because I mean, I've experienced that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Even in my cruisers, man, I've experienced that shit. Some dudes they be on Harleys and and they don't feel like when you chuck them reducers, they don't feel like they should give them back. So
Fuck 'em.
I mean, it's just like that. So I mean, a lot of sport bike riders have probably experienced that, man.
Fuck
so.
him, and that'll be the same nigga on your way back that you see sitting on the side of the road and you just chuck the deuces at his ass again. Keep the fuck on rolling.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Karma
Hey,
got a fucking
Magic.
sense of humor, bro.
So Magic, let me ask you this, right? So do you chuck the deuces to dudes on scooters?
Hell no. Why would I do that?
Wait a minute. He had the balls to get on. That's what you said. You said he had the balls
He had the
to
balls
get
to
on.
a bicycle
Hey,
with a
right,
motor.
right. That's
If
what
that's
you
the
said,
case, nigga, I'll
man.
be chucking the deuces at people's kids on the big wheel and they all the little niggas riding up and I was still on the paddle bike. I'm not about to be doing that.
Okay, wait a minute. So do you chuck the deuces and dude on a pedal bike with the motor on it?
Fuck no. Why would I do that?
I'm gonna break your fucking fingers. Don't you throw no deuces at me.
I
He
be
call, and them same dudes are calling you a dickhead.
That's cool. That's cool.
We are not the same.
So, but you know what? Oh, for real, let me tell you something. Everybody don't always keep it gangster. There are some benefits to having a Harley Davidson. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Now
No,
you back on our team.
I'm not on your team. I'm being real. I'm not on the team. I'm being
It's like
real.
doggy
It's
bucket
good to
with you.
bad to everything.
This
You feel
nigga
what I'm
ain't
saying?
rode a mile on his Harley Davidson.
Right.
yet,
So
and
that's
he
why
has
I'm
become
not moved.
A Harley Davidson preacher.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
advocate for
No,
the
no, no.
brand.
I'm listening. I'm sitting here telling you. Listen, I'm sitting here telling you why I feel the way I do.
I
You feel what I'm
encourage you. They
saying?
might throw
Now
us
listen.
a couple dollars.
Listen,
No, they're
I
not
ain't
throwing.
gonna lie.
Ain't no. I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna throw you
They
shit because most of their designs are stolen anyway, and they ain't getting people they stolen from shit.
Saying their name too many times.
I
Right.
ain't gonna lie. When I started riding the cruiser, I said I could never get on another rocket because I'm a big girl. Everybody know I'm a
Right.
big girl. I'm 6'2",
Yeah, and all that
250
shit
plus.
flapping in the breeze.
It
That
ain't
gonna
even
really-
that, but it's just that whole all of this and my knees up in my titties and my titties up in my throat.
Right.
That shit is uncomfortable. And I got on that cruiser.
We like
baby,
seeing it
listen.
though.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't. My stomach too big. The gas tank, where the gas tank set up, I'd die.
Hey, look.
Man,
I
listen.
suffocate.
Hey, look, Magic. No, listen.
Exactly my point.
Listen.
I done choked myself to death.
Now
I
look.
couldn't
Now
take
listen.
a deep breath. I'll be riding along.
Now look.
I done got all my knees started.
Now look.
No, not on them long stretches.
No,
Nope,
look, Magic.
nope,
Now listen. This is the
nope,
whole
not gonna
thing.
do it.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, dude, it's a benefit. My thing for me is my biggest thing for Harley is they break down a fucking whole lot,
I don't want that.
right?
I've had
So-
my bike 3.
Wait,
maybe
okay, no, this is what I'm saying.
3,
Let me
4
finish.
I had one
Let me
breakdown.
finish.
Do the what?
Let me finish. I have a definite fear of the breakdown syndrome that Harleys suffer from. So for me to spend that type of money, as Big Baby say, you definitely pay.
But
I-
here's my thing: it's normal wear and tear. Like I said, I had
But-
my bike 3.
But
and a
yeah,
half,
yeah, I'm
maybe
just
4
saying.
years. The only thing that I had ever had a problem with was my throttle by wire.
Shit happens.
That's normal wear and tear for
No,
anything.
but
At
listen,
some point
listen.
on your,
Anything with
in your
moving
car,
parts.
you gonna have something
Right.
to go
With
wrong. The
me-
alternator gonna go bad.
Well,
the
listen,
battery
with
gonna
me-
go
listen.
It
bad.
just happens extremely
hey, listen,
more
though.
often with Harley.
With
Like I
me,
said,
though-
I've
Any
had
other
one
bike.
mechanical breakdown.
No, fuck
One.
all that. With me, my mechanic's sitting over there on the end. You can see shit
no
happens
more.
with my bikes.
I know mine.
Not no more.
Hey, you know what, man?
You gotta
Hey,
go to
hey,
Hump.
fuck you, man.
Now you gotta go to Hump.
I ain't going up. I'm taking my shit right back to Harley. Shit.
For
Gotta
some
do.
things I do. For some things
I don't get- I'm taking
go
that
to
bitch
my
back.
brother. My
Listen.
brother is the
Yeah, I'll
bomb.
put some lights on that joint.
Listen, all that shit going right back to that
Been getting my
motherfucker.
life
Anything
for
go
2
wrong with that
Won't run the
motherfucker.
bike long enough.
But
I
I'm
just understand.
no. But I'm saying this is the one. This is the one good thing. I have a
Fly
definite.
on the wall the first good day we had.
No, I have a
When you
no.
break it out.
I have a definite
I just
fear. I have a definite fear
I mean,
of
it's
my
gotta be
bike
more.
of my bike breaking
It's
down
gotta
and
be-
shit
it's
like
gotta
that.
be more.
I've always have a definite fear of my bikes breaking down. Any bike that I ride, I've always had that fear. I don't, cause I spend a lot of time on the highway. I don't want to be stuck on the fucking highway. You know what I'm saying, on the side of the road. No, a lot of things can happen to you stuck out there.
What's up, the range?
See, so
Thank you.
I have a definite fear of it breaking down.
That's
So
what I gotta go through.
so with that
All of- and
being
that's my
said, one of the benefits of having a
This is
Harley,
nigga
and one of the things that finally made me pull the trigger is that there's a Harley Davidson dealership everywhere, and that's one of the things one of my club brothers, when EG said one day we was talking about it, he was like, "There's a Harley Davidson dealership everywhere. You can always get your shit fixed if you break down, and there are a lot of things you can get." So I just have a fear of my bike always breaking down. So if I was gonna pull that type of trigger, then yeah, I had to be
Well,
covered
stop
on that.
speaking into
But,
existence too.
Stop. at the same time,
That motherfuckers is
this-
real voodoo-ish.
but wait, at the same time though,
Shit.
this let me listen. This is important because at the same time, the stigma of Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's not say the
Thank
stigma.
you, Smoke.
Let's just say the love of Harley
Hey, what a
Davidson
wrap it
that a
up
lot of
right
people
now.
feel.
I want to ask Big Baby a question about the love of Harley Davidson. Do you think a person love their bike when they spend over $1,000 to put sounds on their bike? Do you
Some
think
niggas
it's a
just do it
certain
for
love?
show. Some niggas just do it for show.
But some people do it because they like sounds on their shit.
And but plus you got to be.
And it depends on what type of bike you
keeping
put
that
them on.
bike for a while.
Not really, because I done seen plenty of niggas spend that type of money, put signs on that shit, and go and trade that joint right in.
Wow.
Like, why you do all that?
Yeah.
I still think Shaka like his bike a lot.
He ain't even rode it yet.
Listen, I like I listen. I like the color. I like.
talk to it every night before he go in the house.
Yeah, I think he be calling it on the phone.
Right.
Is it still over there,
Right,
or you
you
brought it
cool.
on down?
I left it
Yeah,
at
let me
Harley for
start
storage.
you up.
Now I got a
Yeah.
garage.
He be
There's
calling
an app for that.
he be calling his bike on the phone.
No, I
let
mean,
me
no.
warm you up before I go in the house.
Instagram and his bike and shit.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
what you
man.
doing?
Hey, look, man. I
think so,
don't
man.
listen, man. This is why I don't get caught because I understand the history of it, so I don't be caught up in it, bruh. But it's a whole, but there are whole groups of individuals. You know what I'm saying? There's certain motherfuckers you can't park your bike in front of their clubhouse if it's not a Harley Davidson.
That's all right.
Well, that's their
Well,
requirement.
We're
That's
gonna
not
start. We're
everybody's
gonna start with you
requirement.
tonight, Shaka, because every time we
Nah,
start
'cause I
over
ain't even
here,
got it in my goddamn
you got any
thing.
last words, Shaka, before we go?
I
'Cause
ain't
it's
got
time
it
to
in my
wrap up.
topic.
Oh, yo, what
Oh,
was
my
your topic?
Jesus.
Right.
Oh, my
It's
Jesus.
time to go. You
What
gotta
time
save
is
it for
it?
Yeah,
next
because this
week.
nigga did a whole section talking about, what's up, so-and-so.
You had a chance to go first.
We
I want to
asked
hear
you
that
your
shit.
topic 10 times.
All right, next
Right.
time you can't fucking talk, Shaka.
All right, Shaka, what you want to
Fuck.
say before we go?
I want to say, man, that this summer it's gonna be real interesting, man.
It's interesting every summer.
It's this summer it's gonna be real interesting, and I'm gonna ignore that comment.
All right, I'm going to order a wrap
For
it
Big
up
Baby.
button for next week, bro. We're going to put the wrap it up button.
It's gonna be
in.
real interesting, man. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, cause there's a lot going on around the country on a lot of different bike scenes. So it's gonna be real interesting this summer, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot going on.
Interesting.
Only a few will understand.
Only a few.
Every
Big
year
baby,
it
your
gets
turn.
more
You got anything you want to
interesting.
say?
No, just the same stuff as always, ladies. Take care of yourselves. Check the tatas.
Will let me.
No, I'm not letting you check my tatas.
No one's talking
You should
about
let
your
your significant
tatas.
other give you an exam. Tell them to fill you for lunch.
They should.
We're going to need to call
That's what we're
somebody
talking
in.
about.
We're going to need to call somebody in
I don't
and
think
have
somebody wanna touch your
live
titties.
demonstration. So
I
Facts.
can
everybody
show
can
them
see
how to do a
that.
breast exam.
We can give you a
I'm just not going
pasty.
to-
We can give you some pasties.
Oh, you want to? Oh.
We need a live
No,
demonstration. You can wear pasties on live.
So if you want to volunteer
I
to
can
show
get a prosthetic
everybody how to
breast
do
and
it,
show,
nah,
yeah.
that's no fun at all. Why the fuck would we want that?
Tune in next week when we bake.
When they will be permanently kicked off Facebook.
Tune in next week when Big Baby will be wearing tassels.
She gonna get a Barbie. She gonna bring a Barbie titty.
fine. I will not be wearing tassels
She
or
be wearing-
pasties.
I'm gonna
will-
need somebody to be firmly grabbing the breast, showing us how to properly give a home breast
It's
exam
not that.
Tune in next week. Big Baby will be wearing
in
pictures.
the
on
utmost
nipples.
of medical taste.
No.
Although we'll be watching it in a different light, I want it performed in a medically sound way. Seeing that
It will
you're
not be me.
a nurse, you can oversee the process and make sure it's clinically sound.
Right, and if we got any nurses that's willing to perform the procedure on someone else, that
They
works.
just want to watch y'all grab each other's titties.
Could
That
y'all-
is not
No,
gonna
this is
happen.
an
Anyone
educational.
interested in being
They
a
have
test
just turned
model
a
and subject,
so serious topic
submit a
into
headshot
Hey,
of
hey,
yourself.
hey, hey, hold on. Hey, 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 look. Hey, Poochie say, hey,
Into
Poochie
just
say, the whole city
If you
need
want
to
to be
do.
considered to get the exam,
Hold on, Goldie. Hey, listen. Poochie say, the whole city need to do a breakout ride to start the season off together.
Why you
that
look
would
like
be
you
a
getting
wonderful
arrested?
idea.
that's a great
like that.
idea.
This nigga sitting there
That's a-
looking like
that's a
hands up,
wonderful
don't shoot.
idea.
I mean, you know what? I mean,
I
you
like
can know
that.
what? Because
I really do like that.
well, the only problem with that is everybody has their own individual breakouts,
not gonna say
but
a
that doesn't
breakout.
stop us from
This
having
might sound
one day.
crazy.
Not
I'm
necessarily
day
a
for-
breakout party, but a breakout ride.
breakout
Right, that's what I
So
said, a breakout
that
ride.
The riders are out. This
Yeah.
is our season.
Yeah,
We're
so
here.
even if
This
you,
is
so
now.
I
We
like
start
that
now.
idea. So I like that
I like
idea.
that. I really
That's
do
a
So
like
great
that.
even if you
idea.
got your own breakout ride, that doesn't stop us from having agreeing upon one date where all the clubs can come out and ride together. If you
Hey,
get it at the
Magic,
season.
you got
need to
anything
talk
you
to
wanna
other
say before we go,
presidents
Magic?
in the city about that, because that's a really good idea.
Uh,
And it's
Archie,
not too,
we
it's
be
not too late to
smoking,
get
man.
it
Y'all
together.
opening
It's
up new
really not too
topics.
late to organize it.
Archie said, "I'm with that, bruh." Red Rabbit says, "Yep, I agree."
Yeah.
The LTS Nikki Malone owns says, "Yes, Poochie."
You think that
His
the
queen
people
says,
watching
yes, Akron
can't
has a
see
plan
the
for May.
comments?
Akron is doing
Right.
that.
They see the same comments you read, and everybody that's
But
watching.
other people don't, though, brother. We ain't all on the same thing.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
Everybody got their own.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Anyway,
Back up
Magic,
off
you
my
want to
action.
say anything before we go?
Shit, I fucking forgot now.
Think of the mechanics 2 little tip of the week. I don't know. Think it's
I fucking forgot.
What happened to the fuck? Oh no.
Not this week. Not this
Nah, it was your week today, bro. It was your week. I'll say my shit.
All right,
for
take
next week.
care. I love you guys.
hold on.
Hey man, we going down to the
Magic was
Omas,
gonna
man.
say.
I ain't fucking
On the
with
way down to
y'all.
Omas, man. Come on down and drink
We
something
going
with
down
us,
to the
man.
Omas, man.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke something with us. Get in one of these
You already
domino
cheating,
gangs.
shit.
Have
Oh,
fun,
shit,
do
I
what
have
you
no
do,
reason,
turn
ain't no
up,
money
don't hurt
involved.
nobody. Peace.
Radio.com.